How can you context bin when you're talking about what scores can do?
No, Shaq.
Because you guys sound moronic right now. I just asked you. What can scores do? I'm just asking you, what can a scorer do? Can he make layups? Can he shoot threes? Can he shoot a mirror? Can he make free throws? How else do you define a score? I just ask simple questions and I'm context bending.
Getting started, the playing choice way. Green light, supercharged, the playing choice way. Got shot, got Jordan, got Dale, got Jay. Yeah, them boy gon' get it started, the playing choice way. Hey, hey, yeah, it's the playing choice way. Yeah, them boy gon' get it started, the playing choice way. Yeah, the playing choice way. Come and switch lanes into the playing choice way.
Bro, last night was so fire.
Yo, everybody. I know y'all all want to hear about the Chronicles of Zooted Zero. Here we go.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go back to New York, bro. Let me tell you, New York has some baddies.
Or Aries? Or yesterday?
Miraculous.
Oh, how was that?
Tony Allen's on their team.
Shaq, get out your bag. The other Tony.
Oh, Tony Douglas. I keep doing that. First up,
what was the score?
They went to overtime. Wow. 96-90.
Y'all won?
Yeah, barely squeaked one out.
OT is fire, by the way.
What was the issue?
OT was they hit a 3 with time expiring to go into OT. I'm not talking about that on air, Ron. But do you think I'm the feds?
Now that further lets me know what was the issue.
LOL.
Ron, you know exactly what the issue was.
JD,
what?
How you doing?
Doing, bro. How are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing all right.
I'm big chilling right now, watching Ja Morant.
You have any comments on Ja Morant before we get into everything?
I mean, I'll talk about it.
Wow.
First topic.
He folded that.
I got the stats right over here on my left, watching
my,
live time.
how the turns table. You good? Dale, you particularly. You good?
Me?
Yeah, I'm asking a simple question. Don't do this right now, Dale. I'm just asking a simple question.
I'm exceptionally well. Exceptionally. Like I feel amazing.
I've never, because I think this episode, we all get the, I don't know if we're doing that this episode, we get to walk back something from the summer.
It's happening.
I'm not
my walk back. I know you're not. We didn't make this topic for you. And it's really sad for personal growth that you really think that all of your takes since this summer have been accurate, including your Zach LaVine one.
What was my Zach LaVine one? What was my? I never said I don't like Zach. I just have players I like.
No. You just said no. You just said it's empty stats. You call.
Wait for it.
No. Shaq already started, JD, and this train is not stopping.
Wait.
Yo, I have literally so many takes that because I once upon a time was one of the TikTok editors here at Players Choice. And I just looked at many of, but as well as myself, like this isn't gonna age well. And you have a few of those.
Dale, I think you need
I'm with you when you're right.
You need to walk back the Avery Bradley
take.
In dub, wait, when you know when your henchman, when your right hand is offering up suggestions for you to walk back.
Hold on, you know that's not
hey, wait.
Hold on.
I'm not his
JD. Hold on, JD. Second, how can I walk back Zach LaVine empty stats when that's all he's been doing up until now? That's not a walk back. That's a fact. His stats been empty based on your knowledge of empty stats until this year.
You don't, but Dale, you don't believe. But you're a player that you're a guy that doesn't believe in empty stats, correct?
Okay, so why am I walking anything back with Zach LaVine?
Because no, according to you, what Dale thinks, you don't believe in empty stats, correct or no?
I don't. Oh, you. The first person.
Okay, if you don't believe in it,
has been you.
Okay.
That's your list.
Hell of a stance. But since you don't, since you don't believe in empty stats, then Zach LaVine must be one of the greatest of all time. Then.
No, I don't think he's better than Jason Tatum or Devin Booker. I just don't. I never based
How does he?
on
Okay,
stats.
how don't you believe in empty stats and he has better percentages and points per game than both of them, and you say that he's not better than both
because
of them?
I still think they're better than him, bro. I do. I think they're better basketball players.
So is that delusion? Does that mean you're delusional?
You see, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to stats, right? Zach LaVine is probably shooting better than so much people right now from three. He's probably scoring more than so much people.
No, it's not. It's a difference between points per game, 3-point field goal percentage, and 2-point field goal percentage. All of that factored in, assists and I don't count rebounds, but assists. It's a difference in just saying he's leading in one category. If I'm leading in 90% of the categories, including efficiency, and I'm averaging more points per game, and we're not talking about empty stats, and I don't have to factor in anything else with your logic, then he's better than those guys.
Oh, okay. I hate that take, and it's so much to debunk that. I could bring up you don't like Luka because Luka has better stats than most of the players.
No. I don't like Luka because you guys overrate him, and I've said this since day one. I've never said Luka wasn't a hell of a player.
Okay.
I said on this show that Luka can't play basketball.
No, you're not. No, everyone can play basketball. We talk about. Dub, what is the
No. Luka's an exceptional basketball player.
Hey, Dale, you started this train. Shaq's not trying to let you off of this.
You said Avery
because
Bradley.
He's trying to jump off, and I'm not letting him jump off. Like I got you by the collar, swinging you on the side. I'm not letting you get off this.
You want me to take back a
you have walkbacks.
That makes no sense.
You
want me to say Zach LaVine is better because he has better stats than the players I named? I'm not saying that because I think Jason Tatum and Devin Booker is better, and you're going to bring up his stats. That means nothing to me. I still think they're better. So what train am I jumping off?
Hey, what about so far this year though? Does the 3 games not count?
In the first 3 games of the season, Zach LaVine numbers has been playing better than Jason Tatum.
Wait, hold up. Wait, Shaq.
What does that mean?
I have a question.
No, they're not in this. I'm not saying
they're not in the same conversation right now. One is undefeated and has crazy points per game and crazy splits, and took a night off just because we just smacked some fools yesterday.
Wait. Time out. No. Who is we?
Me and Zach.
He's a Bulls fan.
Okay, all right. I get it.
If Dale and KD can have an Instagram relationship, and I actually meet Zach LaVine, work out with Zach LaVine, befriend Zach LaVine, play against Zach LaVine, me and Zach LaVine, like, what are you talking about?
All right. Most definitely.
I'm dying on that hill.
Every day. Dub, what is the Avery Bradley take?
No, don't bring it up. Do not bring it up.
I gotta hear this. No.
It's literally
I'm gonna sing what is the Avery Bradley take like Shaq sings We Are Not the Same.
JD,
you better say it now.
JD, you gotta be a better mediator than that.
Jay, Jay, go ahead, Jay.
I'm trying because we're about to get into like today, this episode. That first topic, it might take us through the show.
What is the Avery Bradley take? What is the Avery Bradley take?
I got you right after.
Yeah. Let me open the show and then we'll get right into it. We have a guest today, Dale. I'm so sorry, Spotify.
Dale set the tone. My fault.
Always. Get off what you're about to get off, Shaq.
No, because I gotta find. I owe somebody a shout out.
Do it after the intro. Y'all ready?
Okay, I got you. Yeah, please like and subscribe, or I'm not coming back on the next episode.
How many, Shaq?
It has to be 300. I'm not coming back.
All right.
I'm serious this time.
This time we're serious.
Remember when I said Kawhi Leonard's not top 10? I'm serious. I'm really serious this time.
All right.
Oh man, hey, is that in your walkbacks?
I have a few.
He already walked that back.
Yo, JD, do you have a list of walkbacks that everybody needs to do? Like, can you call people out when we all say
I don't have? I should have gone back and compiled a list, but we'll see if everyone can hold themselves accountable, and then I'm sure people will call people out in the comments. So. All right, let's get into this show. Welcome back to another episode of Players' Choice, the #1 place to be for NBA hot takes and flop takes. Shout out to y'all on Twitch for joining us live. Thank you, everyone, for liking the videos, rating the podcast, leaving comments. If you want to support us, please make sure you like this video, rate the podcast, tap into the comments on each topic, and let us know your thoughts. If you're not in our Discord, make sure you join to stay tapped in with the community and what's going on in the world of Players' Choice. If you want to contribute to Player's Choice and you feel like you have something to offer to the team, please email us at info@smck77.tv. And if you still haven't checked out the website, smck77.com, make sure you go check it out and maybe cop yourself some casual merch. And now I want to welcome our special guest who has been sitting nice and quiet and letting Shaq and Dell go back and forth at one another. We got Euroandhesi joining us today.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Appreciate you guys for having me.
Hey, thank you for joining us. All right.
Always.
Jack, did you find your announcements?
Bro, my DMs are so scatterboxes. I try to screenshot. Somebody's about to be mad. I'm gonna try to find it before the end of the show. I actually owe this guy, but a lot of people are messaging me about the bugs, messaging me about Dale and his takes. So I'll try to find it. And my DMs been messing up this week. Has anybody else's DMs been messing up, or is it literally just mine? Do I need to maybe update something?
Dry like the Sahara Desert. I couldn't.
Okay. It does this thing like when I reload it, it goes like 3 weeks back, and then it comes forward, and then it just every single time, and it's annoying.
Must be when you have like a verification.
Oh, I found it.
Glitches, you know, you're not the same.
Orland from Houston. Shout out Orland from Houston. I'm glad I found that, and there's a few more that I'm missing, but shout out Orland from Houston. And shout out Just Life, man.
Word.
That's tough.
Word, Jack. I
Just
like
Life.
No, I mean, because like we often get caught up in, and I'm pretty sure Dale can attest to this. There's a lot of BS that's always going on. Whether it's death, whether it's, anxiety, pressures of everything that's going on. And we just really need to take a step back and be appreciative for everything. Like I got off the plane after a long weekend in Russia and Moscow to fly to here. It's about 12:30, and I just seen my son, my newborn. I was like, I just want to hold little. He's sleeping. I just want to hold little man right now. Nothing. I don't care about sleep. I don't care. I gotta get up in the morning. Player's Choice, Dale Roy. I don't care about any of that right now. Dale, a few hours before showtime, I gotta mentally prepare myself. Like Dale's gonna go here, and I might have to go here, and then I might have to concede. But I said all that to say, man, this is like. Life is a grind, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it.
Beautiful out of you,
in my opinion.
To start the show, I like that. Does
anyone else want to tear up, man?
Does anyone else have anything nice like that to say?
I do, man. Feeding off of Shaq, I just want to know, Dub, what's David Bradley take?
All right. We want to start this. All right.
Are we talking about the top 75 list today?
We didn't put it on here, but we can.
Why is that not on there?
I feel like we should
open that up
with that.
I will make it.
Listen, everything's gonna go. I just need to know that
we're gonna lead with this. So we're starting the show.
Keep that bolted.
We're starting the show.
He's thinking. Look, he's looking.
Hey, Dub.
Oh no, it's in my head.
Dub,
it's in my head.
To me.
I already know. I'll say it right now.
We're calling this segment "Walk It Back." And I'm going to ask everyone up here, and I'm going to include Euroandhesi. I know he hasn't been on the show, and no one knows his takes, but I'm sure there were things he was thinking or he told friends and family about things he was predicting before the season started that maybe he wants to walk back publicly for his friends and family. So we're
like
going
recent seasons or this season?
We're starting this. We're
this
talking
summer,
about this
over the
season,
summer.
Over the summer, we made a lot of takes, and the season has started. And there may be some takes that we want to walk back. So we're going to let Dub ask Dell what the Avery Bradley take is.
Hello.
So that we can start with that.
So first I'll say everybody stay positive out there, no matter how bad.
Oh my God,
just stay positive. Other than that, you said for your top three perimeter defenders, you put Davion Mitchell, which was actually amazing. Avery Bradley, and I forget who the last one is, but you put Avery Bradley up there.
You want me to take back Avery Bradley as an on-ball defender?
Dub, I thought you were about to go somewhere else with this. This is disappointing.
How is it disappointing? That was the thing that he said.
Walk it back. Walk it back.
Why should I walk it back?
Dub,
why should I walk it back?
Do you know who Avery Bradley is?
You want me to take back Avery Bradley playing on-ball defense?
Yes.
Yo, I'm sorry, Chad.
You're sorry, Chad. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, chat, that they had to make me sing and ask you that question for you to think I'm walking that back.
Why aren't you walking it back? This man
Why
has
would I walk that back? Avery Bradley doesn't have to play 10 games straight, and I still think he's one of the best perimeter on-ball defenders.
Can you?
in the NBA.
Okay.
Listen,
I got one.
I
got one. Leaps and bounds.
For a year, right? He hasn't been in the league for a year, right? And you're just gonna automatically put him up there.
As an on-ball defender, yes, I am.
That's wild to me. And what have you seen? What have you seen from the time he's playing now that makes you still like that?
You said the fact that he's not playing for me to judge him or not.
He just played. He played for. He hasn't been playing. He has been playing. What are you talking about?
He's on the Lakers, right? I don't even know what team he's on. He's on the Lakers, right?
Yeah, he's on. You see.
No, but this is what I'm saying because I don't know what team he's on. That means he doesn't play defense. That means he doesn't play defense. What you're trying to walking that back means I think he doesn't play defense. I still think he plays defense. Why would I walk
It's not
that
about
back?
him playing defense. I'm saying that as a top three defender in the league.
Dub, you could tell me three. You could tell me three, and I think I named four. I think I named Drew Holiday, Avery Bradley, Davion Mitchell, and I want to say I said Klay Thompson. I think I did.
No, you might have said. No, yeah, you did.
I said Klay Thompson, and then y'all was like, I did, right?
If not, you should have, and I'll take it like you did. That's fair.
think I did say
because you have said it plenty of times.
JD, you can find it. So if out of those four that I in my brain, I think I named, you could tell me who you would pick. I think people would say Kawhi or whatever it is.
You mentioned Lou Dort.
Kawhi.
I'm not. No, I didn't mention Lou Dort. I think that was.
You mentioned he was mentioned, and you were like, yeah, that kid plays defense too.
Right, and I did agree that he played defense. I did agree he played on-ball defense. I didn't bring him up though. You're not going to tell me Ben Simmons. I'm not going to say Ben Simmons.
That's wild.
Jordan just commentated behind us and said that you didn't bring him up, so I believe you.
I don't think he brought him up. I think
I
agree.
Jordan, anything regarding Dale and what he may or may not have done, I believe you. Like I'm saying, I believe you guys that he did not bring it up. When you co-sign and double down, I'm sure he didn't bring it up.
I'm just explaining that I think Dub or Laurent said
somebody brought him up, and I agree that he played defense.
I think the chat brought him up. I read it out of the chat.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, so that has nothing
Lou
to do
Dort
with
plays
me.
better defense than Avery Bradley, though.
Are we?
You said what?
I'll give it.
Lou Dort plays better defense than Avery Bradley.
Are we done yet?
I don't think Lou Dort is a better on-ball defender than Avery Bradley. I don't.
Are we done yet?
I don't.
Yo, it's people that think Marcus Smart is a better on-ball defender than Avery Bradley. What are you guys talking about right now?
Del,
Marcus Smart got sit down.
This is what you're doing, though. You're going
because he got more.
What he's done in the past, and you're not looking about what he's doing now. So it's like you're looking at what he's doing now. You can't put him up there.
Okay, let me ask you a question, right? Who's a better shooter, Duncan Robinson or Klay Thompson?
Klay Thompson.
Klay hasn't played in 2 years.
But Klay's just like that.
To me, that's how Avery Bradley plays on-ball defense. I think he's like that. So you could say what you want, but there it is.
He's for sure like that.
So, that first game of the season, they didn't play Avery Bradley until the fourth quarter. He came in strapping up, sitting down. That's just what Avery does.
So I hope me bringing up Klay Thompson made you understand a little bit why it doesn't matter if he's not playing in 2 or 3 years. I still think he's a better shooter than Duncan Robinson.
Dale, you need to walk back. And Duncan Robinson is still a better player than Tyler Herro, according to your logic.
Whose logic?
Oh, I'm not getting into this right now. I'm not getting into this right now. I'm not getting.
Wait, what? Wait, Shaq.
Because Dale, because you tell me I can't go off for 2 games. You sit there and tell me I can't go off for 2 or 3 games, but Duncan Robinson had a better year than Tyler Herro, so he's still better than him. With your logic. Same with the Bucks and Nets.
You're the only
with your
person
logic.
that thinks that. When you said that, I still, bro. When Duncan Robinson
of course,
played better than Tyler Herro,
yes.
You're the only person on this panel, including our guest, that thinks Duncan Robinson is better than Tyler Herro, probably.
Wait, Jared May in the chat. What are you talking about?
What he said? I can't see.
Shaq didn't know what to say for real with the crying him up. I'm tired of people thinking I don't. Why don't I know what to? How? I've only been knowing what to say for almost 70 episodes up here.
Shaq, are you at a loss of words? Are you flabbergasted?
I'm baffled. Yes, because I'm trying to bring up the fact that Dale needs to walk back first. His MJ would dominate in this era. You need to walk that back slowly.
No. Now you just walk yourself in the corner, and we all have our pitchforks.
Doing this, Jay?
We all have our pitchforks, and we have you in a corner right now.
Because everything y'all bringing up, I'm sprinting with it. I'm not walking no more. I'm sprinting with it. I'm sprinting. I have the baton, and I have to pass it off, but I'm doing 2 extra miles.
Come on, Shaq. No, now
so
you
don't
have to
bring up Jordan.
Back.
Please don't bring up.
No. We're staying right here, Shaq.
Yo, you told me Jordan would three-peat in this era. You literally said that.
What's wrong with that?
That's not.
Yo,
you're not. You
JD,
bozos told me that in this era, MJ would be a better scorer than both Steph Curry, James Harden, and Kevin Durant.
Sebastian.
These are lies.
No. Everybody be quiet.
That's what I was going to ask him. I was going to ask him.
I mean, here's the thing. Please. I feel like, can Jordan do damage in this era? For sure. Can he do more damage in this era than he could back in the 90s? I think that too. Now, if you're telling me if he's going to score more than Steph, I don't know about all that, but that don't mean that he's, not a better player than Steph in this era. You see what I'm saying?
How is he going to score more than Steph?
Well, I get what he's saying because Steph is not the best scorer in the NBA, but he could average the most points. That's
without a doubt.
So who's the best?
That's what I'm saying.
But yo, you guys are nuts. So who's the best scorer in the NBA? Who's the best scorer in the NBA?
KD.
I think Kevin Durant.
Based off of what? A mid-range in a 3-point shot?
Jack, you asked a question.
What is it based off of? Because no. What is it based off of? Because I can literally say that Steph can literally run around the court and run off the screens better than KD can, and it's not even close. He can finish at the hoop better than KD can. What are we talking about?
What?
Who can finish at the hoop better than KD?
You did not just say that. You just not.
Bro, you cannot. Wait. I literally seen Allen Iverson for an entire era finish at the hoop better than big man. Let's stop this. I literally seen Kyrie Irving finish at the hoop better than big man. Stop trying to act like KD's. When do we see KD finish at the hoop? When? When do we see this? LeBron, when's the last time that you've seen Kevin Durant just say, I'm going to get the. So Kevin Durant takes more shots in the paint than outside the
question. Can I answer it?
Answer this question, all of you, because you're looking crazy right now.
Today, I've seen Kevin Durant go get like 3 dunks today.
3 dunks today?
Today.
Versus, so you're telling me that Kevin Durant finishes at the hoop more than he does?
Yo, KD.
Are y'all being serious?
What about Curry?
But here's the thing, though. But here's the thing,
y'all about to sit here and lie. Okay.
But here's the thing, though. Iverson scored all those
it's
points.
Statistically proven.
Go ahead.
Well, Iverson scored all those points in the paint out of necessity, right? Like he has to, he has to because he's small, he's little, everything like that. KD don't necessarily have to do that. We're not talking about like
1,000%.
We're not talking
Steph
about
can't dunk. Steph can't dunk.
We're not talking about effectiveness,
underneath the hoop.
We're just talking about scoring ability. And so KD, I'm saying KD's a better scorer.
So who scores better from 3 between Steph and KD? Who scores better from 3?
Curry, of course.
And who scores better at the hoop? Based off of shots taken and shots finished, field goals made.
Shaq. Not you.
No. Out of KD and Steph. Out of KD and Steph.
No, but I see what you're saying. You're shifting the argument, though. We're talking about
always.
Who's
Thank you.
He called your context bid. He called that context bid.
He said,
go ahead, bro. Keep spazzing.
How can you context bin when you're talking about what scores can do?
No, Shaq.
Because you're talking about
sound moronic right now. I just asked you what can. So what am I? So what can scorers do? I'm just asking you what can a scorer do? Can he make layups? Can he shoot threes? Can he shoot a mid-range? Can he make free throws? How else do you define a score? I just ask simple questions and I'm context bending.
Shaq, don't wake your son up right now.
Hold on, let me ask you one question. Shaq, can you name your 5 best scorers you think that's in the NBA right now? Your 5, just 5.
No, you can't. First off, you can't. Give me a second to think of it because I'm not about to just be an idiot and just go up here and say, oh, I think this player, but Steph for sure is up there.
Okay,
KD for sure is up there. James Harden for sure is up there.
James is 3.
So that's 3. I mean,
are we talking scorers or bucket getters? Because if I need a bucket, that's different.
Leave it. He said scorers. Those are your 3, right? You have 2 more or no?
Right now the difference between a scorer and a bucket. Tell me the difference right now between a scorer and a bucket getter. I need to hear this because this is new to Player's Choice.
Are those your 3?
Yeah, I like those 3.
You don't have 2 more?
I probably do, but get your point off.
Is Zach LaVine?
Or do you? Are you doing? He for sure is a scorer.
Damian Lillard.
Okay, no. Out of those three,
Damian Lillard for sure is
KD
scorer.
Harden. Okay.
No.
Steph,
I just gave you my 5. So
Jason
apply
Tatum?
to the entire 5. Whatever you're about to
Okay,
say,
those are 5,
because it's
right.
about to get
So
nasty.
LeBron.
let's say-
All right, okay.
let's say you need a shot for the ending. Who you're picking KD over all 4 of those, or you're not?
I'm picking Dame probably. I'm for sure picking Dame, and it's not even close.
I'm really not
over
mad at
everybody
that.
else.
Wait, free throws?
No, for the last shot of the game.
Yo, what is
KD,
Jordan? What are you talking about,
I
bro?
was looking at the Lakers Grizzlies final score, trying to see what's going
Ja
on.
Morant
And who
just
won?
missed that free throw. I feel bad for
I
him.
think the Lakers won.
Who missed the free throw?
Got the
Ja
first
Morant
dub,
to tie
huh?
the game.
Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Wow, to go to OT.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Sorry.
nasty.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Young
Shaq.
boy.
So you said you would pick.
You guys are nasty. I don't understand the. I don't
You said
understand
you-
Wait,
the
time
logic.
out. We're nasty about saying that Michael Jordan would. Let's get back to the basis of this conversation. We're nasty for saying that Jordan wouldn't dominate this era
You're
because
nasty for saying that KD's a better
it's
scorer than Steph.
it's 2 people on this show with the most disgusting takes ever, and I need him to bring his ass back on this show and recant this whole thing too. You and Poppy Solo for saying that Michael Jordan would not average over 25 in this era. Poppy Solo is disrespectful for his take. I'm not even going to go into that. What's up?
So
Talk
who's
to
the
me.
other person that said that?
You.
I mean, what makes you think that Michael Jordan can't score 25 today?
I never said that.
So what would Jordan average?
But
right
if
now?
we're but if we're gonna just start,
And Dale,
making
you
up
got something to
things-
walk back to.
Yeah, I have a question.
Wait,
I have a
Now that I think
Laren,
about it, you got something to walk back.
What
Wait,
makes
Hold on,
you-
wait.
Laren,
Let's start with you, Shaq. Come on.
Laren, let's acknowledge the fact that you
That's gatekeeper to
literally
you.
just
That's
tried to put a
gatekeeper to you.
murder case on me. You literally just tried to accuse me of murder, and now you're just trying to act like you just did nothing.
No,
You
I
just sat here and told me
I got
that
2
live
murder
on
cases.
Player's Choice, I said that Michael Jordan wouldn't average 25 when I literally have gone against that my entire stance.
I was more
in
so getting that
Player's
solo
Choice.
with that one. I was more so getting a solo with that. But now I ask you, what would he average?
I'm still trying to figure out in 1 second. Shaq just hate KD. That's it. I hate Kevin Durant because I think Steph is a better scorer, just like you guys think vice versa. You guys are gonna sit here and tell me it's not interchangeable.
Who
at
would you
least.
want? Who would you want taking a layup, or just going at the rim in general? Kevin Durant. or
I know
Steph
who
Curry?
KD would want. I know who KD would
Time
want.
out. Time out.
I know who
want you
KD. No.
to
I know
know
who
you
KD would want.
I want.
I
to
know who KD, but I know who KD would want.
KD.
I know who
Who
KD
would you
prefers out of scores in the
No.
league. I promise you, I can
Shaq,
tell you, he's
Shaq,
picking one guy.
Who do you want
because he's
taking a
done it.
layup or trying to
Ooh.
go to attack the lane? Who do you want? Kevin Durant or Steph Curry? Screw the percentages and everything. Who do you want going to take a layup or finish at
Is
the
this
rim?
a
Who do you
question?
want?
Is this a question? Is this a question based off of
Stop, you know, it's
size?
not-
Shaq, I'm
Based
gonna
off of-
start calling you Neo.
Take the stats off. Take the stats off. Just simple. It's a simple
Yo,
question.
JD, that's
If
heat.
you're in a pickup basketball game and you want somebody, I just need you to go to the lane the whole time. Who do you want going to the lane the whole entire time? Kevin Durant or Steph Curry?
I'm gonna do the Euroandhesi. I would want Shaq to go.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Just literally let him get that off. So I'm choosing Shaq, and not this Shaq, not this Shaq, the other
The
one.
big one, yeah.
Yeah, the big one. I forgot. Yeah, the big one.
Hey,
Shaq,
Okay.
Dub, you got something to walk back to.
What do I have to walk back? I don't know.
Dale and Dub, you guys both over there on that right side of the screen both have something to walk back about.
What do I have
legends.
to walk back?
About legends. Look, I got something to walk back to, but let's start with you two, both of you guys. Big Minion and Little Minion, according to Shaq.
I don't know where this.
This is according to Shaq. This is according to Shaq. I never thought you was Dale's Minion. I never thought that. You
But-
guys have 2 Hall of Famers that you guys need to walk things that you said about them back.
Talking
Let's
about
start-
me. You talking about Shaq?
Yes, we're talking about Shaq.
Shit,
Dale,
Shaq.
Dale, Mr. Bird. Yeah, go. No, it's time. It is time. You can't. Sometimes
Yo,
at some point you got to get off that bus.
What
You've
are y'all
reached your stop.
doing?
You can't ride the bus around the seat. The bus goes in a loop all day long.
What are you
can't just
doing,
keep
bro?
going.
I'm not walking nothing back that I said
You
about Larry Bird, bro.
said that he was Sebastian. You know what modern day player he compared Larry Bird to? Just take a wild guess.
You know what? I've been paying attention to the show, but
Okay.
this has been a couple episodes ago, and I know JD talking about Larry Bird as Luka type deal.
Yeah, it was worse than that. Luka's not even a bad comparison.
He said Adam Morrison.
No, he said Adam Morrison,
Hayward.
but he took that back though. He said Gordon Hayward. He said, "Wait, how do you feel about Larry Bird? Top 10 player of all time?"
Gordon Hayward.
Of all time. Yeah.
There's no way Larry Bird. It's no way Larry Bird's over Kevin Durant.
He's in there though.
It's no way that you guys can sit here and tell me that Larry Bird's over Kevin Durant the way you and I have KD in my top 10, but it's no way you guys can say that. But then say Kevin Durant's all of this, and he has 2 rings.
I'm super granular with this. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm super granular with this. So if you just asking me like straight up, then I'm gonna say yeah. But if I'm taking the approach that Shaq just took, talking about including rings and everything like that, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
So Larry Bird was a better basketball player than Kevin Durant, is what you're saying.
Oh man, this is a hot one
Yo,
right here, man.
Sebastian,
I don't
just
even know
say
what
it.
we
It's not even that
doing
hard
today.
to
You're
say.
right, Dale. You're right.
I don't think he's a better basketball player than KD.
I mean, evolution included.
Yes,
we
evolution
understand that.
included.
Bird was Bird in that era.
And that's my anchor. You know what I'm saying? I'm anchoring my
so
argument.
Bird was the best
evolution.
scorer. Bird was the best scorer back in the day in the league.
Yeah.
All of those years that he played.
I have no idea. I can't even answer that.
I don't know the stats on that, but I mean,
you guys' logic, he's a lock. He would have to be. So it doesn't matter who else was in that era. He would have to be.
What logic are we making it that Bird is the best scorer though? What's that logic? Can you tell us?
Wait, because we're comparing Larry in his day and age to KD in this day and age right now, comparative to the game that they were playing. So
the two is because KD's the best scorer. Bird has to be. That's what you're going with.
I mean, was Bird not a scorer? Is that
no? He could have been, but I'm just saying, is that what?
Wait, what do you mean he could have been?
Nah, but we're talking about evolution too, right? So when you say like Bird,
y'all not seeing what Shaq is doing. Shaq is saying Bird has to be the best scorer in that era because we're saying KD's the best scorer right now.
No,
that makes no sense to me.
You know what?
That makes no sense to me.
I want to join Dub and be a Dale minion. Yes, I see this. I see this.
That's not Shaq.
That's nasty.
Shaq, I'm gonna join you though. I'm gonna join you tonight.
Whoa,
that's not a.
It's getting bigger. What are you doing?
That's not a bad thing to say because I mean, if we're looking at the '80s, I mean, you got to say Bird was a top 3 scorer.
Okay, you could say that, right? But are you saying you could say that no matter who? You could compare KD to any player back then. Basically, if we picked another player to compare KD back in the 80s with, Shaq is going to say that other player is the best scorer of that era, just because we're comparing him to KD now. And
but
that's so dumb to me.
That's not a bad thing
that's
to say.
What he's doing.
He might have been the best scorer in that era. He might have been. That's not a bad thing to say.
I think Bird was.
Thing to say.
I think Bird was. Why not?
50, 40, 90.
And that's why I think he was. But hold on, I got a question though. Do you guys know who's average?
Kyrie was 50, 40, 90 last year. Y'all hate him.
He was. No, I don't. That's something
I need to walk back.
That's something I need to walk back. But we haven't all gotten to our walkbacks because you guys have too much pride. Okay. Can we please get into this?
Ron, I'm not walking back.
I think Bernard King was a better scorer than Larry Bird.
Hold on. All right. I'm going to reel us in. All right. Back.
Bernard King averaged 33.
Let's get back to this.
That year.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go in order. Stop.
Wait, Ron.
Dub.
Ron, wait.
What's up?
Oh, my bad.
Dub.
Shaq.
Dub.
Shaq, you're going.
You want to get into it?
You're going to start us off.
Go, Mamba. Kyrie's 50, 40, 90 was easy because he did play. Do you know how many? I'm not doing this.
Shaq.
Yo, let's leave out the 90 and see how many players went 50, 40. Because you guys hold on to this free throw percentage like it's the entire life of living. Let's see how many players went 50, 40 in the NBA last season.
Somebody in the chat wants to do that. Shaq.
Dub.
What happened? I just want to.
Everybody says this 50, 40, 90. You guys parade 50, 40, 90 around just because somebody coined it many years ago, and you guys hold that as the holy grail.
I'm not trying to get into this debate with you. I want to hear your walkbacks.
And that's what I was trying to get to.
Shaq,
I mean,
can you get the moonwalking already? Please.
Come on, Neo.
50-40 is hard. That's what I'm trying to say. 50-40, 90.
50-40
is hard.
50-40 is
If
tough.
you're shooting 90% from the free throw line,
50-40-80 is tough.
Shaq,
50-40-75 is
you're absolutely
real
right.
rap.
Shaq,
Real
Shaq,
rap.
you're
What are
absolutely
you guys
right.
talking about?
What's your walkbacks?
Yeah, what are you walking out right now?
Yo, Dub, don't play with me right now, bro.
I want to hear it. I'm very curious. You said you got
what's your walkbacks? Let's talk about your walkbacks.
I'm not walking anything back.
No, nobody's. All right, JD, let's just move.
I'm not walking. You want to talk about Shaq? Ron, you tell me a time.
Oh my
no,
God.
Ron, you tell me a time. You tell me a time that Shaq single-handedly brought his team to the playoffs. You can't name that. You can't name that. There's not been a single time he's ever done that in his whole entire career.
Okay, well, you tell me a time, KD. You tell me a
Can
time
somebody
KD
block
single-handedly brought
Goat
his
Mamba
team.
in the chat already? It's been a few months.
You guys jack KD?
We jack KD?
Yes, but KD's never brought his team single-handedly to the playoffs.
Bro, because KD's just like that. And he did because it's
so Shaq's not like that. All right, no,
I'm just playing Goat Mamba.
2014, when Russell Westbrook was hurt, he was carrying that team. He definitely was.
Euroandhesi, what's your take on Shaq?
His MVP year, he was definitely carrying.
Dub, I'm sleeping.
Can we tell him Dub's take on Shaq first?
Dub.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear this.
Dub, would you like to?
I just think
I'm pretty sure it's on TikTok. We can find that video.
I think that Shaq is.
Jordan, put that video on the mic.
You said Shaq is overhyped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sebastian. Yeah, no, you and Sebastian talk.
I just think that he's overhyped. To me, when I'm looking, based on mainly his team success, because his dominance is amazing. But in my eyes, when I'm looking at Shaq,
so do you think Luka Doncic
5 rings?
is overhyped?
Don't he have 5 rings? 4 rings.
Time out. 4 rings. Time out.
Is Luka overhyped?
Shaq has always been on a great team. Shaq has always been on a very good team.
Why do you think the team was great though, Dub?
It was with him, but you also have to include other factors to that team. There was a lot. When he went to the Lakers that first time, that team in the year before won 50 games.
Well, I mean, talking about a great team.
He never had to carry a team on his back. That's just the way I'm looking at it. He never did that.
All right, I hear you. But when you talk about great teams and when we talk about winning, what great team hasn't won? Or should I say, what team that won wasn't also great? So that argument right there is like
absolutely right. But
you're about to lose this.
I'm looking at his three-peats. I'm looking at his three-peats with Kobe and everything.
Yeah.
Phenomenal thing. But then I'm looking at his 06 ring with D Wade. I'm sitting there like, yo, Shaq, you wasn't that guy that year.
Oh, he wasn't. D Wade was that guy, and D Wade was also single-handedly beating the Mavs or whatever with free throws.
Exactly my point.
He shot more free throws. He made more free throws than an entire team did, like a couple of games in a row or something like that. It was some crazy stat.
So I look at Shaq's three-peat. I look at Shaq's three-peat with Kobe. I'm like, great, you did great. You was with Kobe. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. I'm looking at everything outside of that. I'm just like, I'm like, you went to the finals with Penny and everything. You won a ring with D Wade and everything. I'm like, that's cool, but it's like
so. I can't believe I'm hearing this. So you thinking that he wouldn't have? You thinking that he wouldn't have made it to the finals without Penny?
He wouldn't have made it to the finals without Penny.
So he wouldn't have made it to the finals without Kobe then either. Because you're saying you're saying that Shaq needs like a secondary, like a second guy.
Guard. Yeah.
A guard. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But you know what I mean? So I mean, who else is that true for though? That's true for everybody else.
And it really is. Hey, hold up, Dub. I'm just gonna give you an example though. And this isn't me downing either of their careers. It just happens to be the fact of the matter that Shaq throughout his whole career had a great point guard or a great guard. Penny, Kobe, D Wade. Now I'm gonna go to KD. KD over the tenure of his whole career has had a great point guard. He went from Russell Westbrook, shout out Russell Westbrook. Then he went to Steph Curry, and now he's with Kyrie or James Harden, whichever one you want to say. But that doesn't take away from the fact that KD is KD.
There's time where I seen moments in Kevin Durant, and I brought up 2014, his MVP year, where he was carrying that team.
So what about Shaq's MVP year?
He wasn't carrying that team.
And he was snubbed his second MVP because they shouldn't have gave that to Steve Nash.
Okay.
Yo, Dub, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Who was on Shaq's team in 1998?
Wait, let me think. What's his name?
Exactly.
It was that point guard. Nick Van Exel.
Nick Van Exel.
Bro, they
And
won
that's-
50 games the year before he even got there. So the team was already established.
You just said a player. Shaq, as soon as he got there, Shaq was the man. And I would name Eddie Jones because he was also All-Star before that.
tough.
But Shaq, that team also went to the playoffs, and then the Spurs swept them. But I don't get your Shaq tape because it's so many holes in it. Like literally everybody except LeBron James, the year he took Cleveland to the finals, that year against the Spurs when Brown gets swept, and Dallas with Dirk Dallas teams. Other than them two teams, bro, you're not finding.
I understand there's holes in the argument. I really do. I don't care though. That's just how.
But here's another thing. Let me present another hole to you. We have to consider also durability.
I don't care.
Because here's the thing, like when we talk about like Shaq during the Orlando days, like he was younger then, right? He wasn't seasoned. And then when we talk about the Miami Heat days, he was on his last leg type of deal. You know what I mean? I mean, not as much as he was with like the Cavs and Boston or whatever, but he wasn't like LA Shaq. And so what I'm saying is like a player of that stature, like just the physical specimen that he is and was as a player, he can't function at a high clip, you know what I'm saying, for a long period of time. So you kind of like have to measure players by, you know what I mean, at their highest clip and comparing to that. This is why we always compare like eras and stuff like that. We're talking about Larry Bird being, you know what I mean, this guy, because at his latter years, this dude couldn't barely get off the floor. This guy was sitting on the bench, literally laying on his stomach because his back was all messed up like that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, Dub, you can just say you hate Shaq. That's what your brother Lighthouse is just saying. Like, it's easier to do.
Dub, I'm gonna get you off the hook right here because we have so much stuff that's currently going on I want to get to, but I need Shaq to get his walkbacks off.
I'll wait. Because I thought everybody was gonna come here and have an honest conversation today. That's what happens in a therapeutic like environment, and that's what I try to create with bringing this topic up. Like, hey, we can kind of all we've been killed by TikTok all summer, killed in the YouTube comments. None of us know basketball. So all of us can have the opportunity to just walk back or recant a few statements that wouldn't be scratched from Players' Choice history. But Dell doesn't want to participate in this therapy session, and Dub neither, of course, in usual fashion, will follow what Dell's doing. So, LaRon, how many things did you walk back, LaRon?
Yo, hey, JD, we still
are the smartest basketball minds in the world.
JD, we still can't drink live on.
Oh
on
my
set.
God!
All right, hold on, give me a second. All right, so.
Why would you even say that?
Now, I made yo, you guys act like people can't come in here and joke every now and then. Like, I'm not even trying to troll you guys, but I mean, you know, maybe I'm having a bad day or something. But all right, for sure. I will take back all the James Harden and Kyrie Irving slander. I really will. Okay. Dub, you're happy?
I don't feel like you ever slander Kyrie.
I'm happy about
basketball-wise.
Kyrie's game.
I don't think he ever. I don't think
you've ever slandered his game. You've always slandered.
He might not have slandered his game, but I feel like Ron. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like what you're getting at is that.
Yes, the defamation of character.
You were essentially saying that Kyrie wasn't that guy.
No, he never said that. He said defamation of character, which he's talking about his off the court antics. Dale, the chat wants to know about Kemba and D Rose tonight.
Wait, you're walking back his off the court antics?
No. I'm walking back just anything.
D Rose had a great game and Kemba didn't.
Jack, I don't think you're gonna give him to walk back anything. Can you please start your walk backs?
Yo, time out. They want me to walk back Russell Westbrook.
No world.
For being the triple-double king.
Walk back. No, you can't walk back, Russ.
It's not happening. I don't know. I don't understand what you guys want me to walk back about Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it's
chat.
But Dale, you can walk back Kemba.
Can you please tell me?
Yo,
Dale, you can. No, Ron, never walk back Westbrook.
It's way too early to walk back Kemba, though.
Yeah, it's 3 games in the season. What am I walking back? This is why this topic is crazy to me. You brought up
that Kemba is more important No, I was talking about from the summer, but I'm giving you opportunity right now to walk back that you saying D Rose, because this is what you can't do, Dale. The whole 82 season is going on. We've all grown sleepy of the season, and then you try to come in and say, you know what? Kimba had a better season than D Rose. What else do you want me to say? I thought that that does not
How can
work.
you walk back a prediction from a season in the first 3 games of that season?
Because I'm letting you know. You said that Kimba was more valuable to the New York Knicks than Derrick Rose, and I'm giving you an opportunity.
I 100% still believe that. I 100% still believe that.
I'll walk something back, and I don't remember if I've said it on the show or not.
Shaq, are you serious right now? The 3 games into the season, Shaq.
Here for JD.
Yeah, JD, what you got?
Wow.
I didn't think that the Nets needed Kyrie Irving.
Yo, JD, you know what's crazy? That's why I take that statement back.
I don't.
You guys
think
never heard
that,
me say that. You guys never heard me say that.
I still don't think the Nets need Kyrie.
Dale.
Dale.
My God. And that's where Dale, also, you need to walk that back, because you said that before, and you also need to walk back killing me for telling you that Kyrie off the court antics were going to be this is before COVID. I had no idea that this was on the, I had no idea that this was about to rear its ugly head. I said Kyrie antics will be the number one thing that plagues the Brooklyn Nets, and you laughed me off the set.
Shaq, kudos to that.
That's
Shaq. I'll give you that.
Let me ask you. Okay, all y'all
great
agree
take.
with what Shaq
I'm
said,
right a lot more than I'm wrong.
Okay, time out.
That was a good one.
Bob said
Shaq.
yes. Ron said kudos, right?
That was a good one.
Let me ask y'all one question. What is Kyrie off the court antics right now? Both of y'all tell me.
He's playing flag
Ron,
football with the gang.
Don't do this, Ron.
Now, remember that on TikTok? He's playing flag football with the gang.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Kyrie and no.
You just had a whole Kyrie soliloquy and stomped, and everybody agreed with you.
No, I just said.
What is Kyrie off the court antics right now? Tell me, Dub, you agreed with him. You said, I remember that. That was good. What is Kyrie off the court antics right now, Dub?
It's not off the court.
No. Just tell me. You agreed. What is it?
No, it's what it is.
Dub, do not fall into this trap. Dale is oblivious to anything that is Kyrie. I literally asked Dale the last 3 episodes, do you know what Kyrie's standing for with COVID? And he told me no. So that is just ignorance to me, and let's just move along. Please, let's just move along.
How are you calling a man not wanting to take a vaccine shot for his own body at off the court antics?
No, that's not what he's standing for right now. That's what I keep trying to say. That's ignorance. I cannot. No, he's not.
I'm confused.
So when he literally stated, Shams, okay, Jordan, I'm giving you an opportunity to hop off the Dale train.
Yeah, he's standing up against the mandate, not vaccines.
What is that an act? Is that an off the court? No, Kyrie can't play in New York because New York made a law. If Kyrie wasn't playing, and because he could have played, and he would have said, "Oh, nah, this vaccine," whatever craziness he came up with, I would understand your point. But New York made a law. New York said, yo, if you work in the Barclays Entertainment,
this type of shit only happens to Kyrie. It's amazing. Throughout his career, these things only happen to Kyrie.
Jack,
all of
it. But they can only happen to Kyrie, though.
He's really not lying, though.
But they can only happen to Kyrie.
Why you say that, Sebastian?
Yeah, elaborate.
Because it has to be a player of that size.
My bad, bro. My bad.
You're good. Now, what I'm saying is, like, it has to be a player of that magnitude. You know what I mean? In order for this to be a back and forth, because if it was somebody like, we have a perfect example for the vaccine mandate in Andrew Wiggins. He's not Kyrie. And so he had to walk it back. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, man, like you know what I mean? Because nobody was making a fuss about Andrew Wiggins not doing that. They was like, yo, man, you need to take that shot and shut the hell up and, go about your business.
1,000. My only thing is that every other superstar has this opportunity, or not superstar, but very good player, like all-star, superstar caliber player, could act this same exact way. But we have seen it over and over again, be Kyrie. But before the vaccines, it was the Earth. Okay, before after the Earth, it was stumping on Lucky. Before Lucky, it was, hey, I want to get out of here. Basically, I'm getting surgery if you don't trade me to the Celtics for an injured Isaiah Thomas.
Okay, hold on, Dub. Hold on.
I'm not holding that. I'm not holding that to him though. A lot of players
Hold
do
on.
that.
We've already beat
1,000%, but it's still other things. I'm not going to show up to a game today because I'm sticking with the mayor and all of this stuff. And it's just like, bro, it is other ways to help your community in a non-distracting way. I've seen Muhammad Ali do it for years. I look back and I watch Muhammad Ali do it. Effectively, I've seen LeBron James do it. Kyrie, there's ways that you can get your point across without being a headache.
Muhammad Ali did it without a distraction. The only reason he without a distraction is because they sent him to jail. But continue on.
But don't spite your team to make your point though.
When Kyrie ends up in jail or not in the NFL, then I'll be like, kudos. But all of this halfway in, halfway out.
All right, I have to. Because we have to move on eventually. We've already beaten Kyrie to the dirt these last 3 weeks.
JD, can I walk something forward? Just one more thing.
Go ahead.
Please. And this is an all-star moment, Hall of Fame moment on this show. Yes, speaking of Hall of Fame, the whole Dame thing. I've been looking at the chat. That's something they want me to walk back. And I'm going to say, didn't I tell y'all?
Dame in the bubble?
This is the second time out of the day. This is the second episode I told you. Didn't I tell y'all? I tried to tell y'all. Who's in the top 75 and who's not? Dame and Kyrie.
Oh, can we get in? We haven't got in.
I told y'all. No. Didn't I tell y'all?
What's that?
I will not everybody laughed at me.
No. I'm with Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie's right, he's right. I would not let these man-made lists predict who I feel should be in the top 75. I don't know what the NBA was doing when they made those top 75.
It's some other men that agree with me. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay, Jordan.
We're gonna get to that. Get into it, Jordan. But Shaq, I want you because the floor is yours.
I'm not.
Okay, so you're not walking back anything? Nothing.
I want to, but this isn't the right headspace for me to walk anything back because I don't feel comfortable in this environment.
Okay,
Shaq,
well, I at least want an apology, and this can be from anyone up here, but it for sure has to be anyone in the chat, anyone in the comments, and everyone on TikTok for my Ja Morant take. The floor is open
with
to everybody.
With you and Dale's logic, after three games, we can't come to that conclusion.
No.
You can't.
But you can.
Dale, when you're right, you're right.
At least say, I'm sorry. I will come back to the end of the season to make my judgment because everyone was judging me and saying that is the worst take I have ever heard. That's the worst.
Well, if you're going off this Ja Morant clip, then Luka's trash.
Okay, that makes absolutely no sense.
Ouch.
Okay, so
exactly. So we can't go based off of this small bite size. I'm with Dale on that now. I'm not doing that anymore.
That you thought before the season started that maybe you're like, I'll take that back.
Nah.
Fair enough. Moving on. NBA top 75 list. That's really all I have for this. I don't even know what I want to talk about for this. I mean,
let's just talk about the list. Ron, why did you talk about happy that Dame was on it and Kyrie's not?
You don't, Dale. You know exactly what I'm getting at. You have lost it over this since it happened.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Kyrie's not a Hall of Famer?
No. I walked. That's what I'm saying. I walked that back.
Right. So
when I said Kyrie, I walked that back.
Over Kyrie.
No.
And honestly,
I said that Dame is a Hall of Famer.
Not been on that list.
I agree with that. I think it's two people that should have been over there over there. And it's longer than that. But no, here's what I'm saying though. I think Dwight should be over him, and I think Clay.
Facts.
But with that being said, I said
Vince Carter, Manu Ginobili,
Grant Hill,
Manu and T-Mac undoubtedly because
not T-Mac, so Tony Parker.
That's what I meant. My bad. I just Anyways, I'm just saying all I was saying was that Dame is a Hall of Famer over Kyrie, championship or not.
Hold on, so who should be in there?
Crazy. TP. They got Manu in the commercial, but not on the list.
That is
that is crazy right there. But Manu doesn't deserve to be on there, in my opinion. Because who do you think deserves to be on there? Tony Parker or Kyrie Irving? Dale?
I would take Tony Parker over Kyrie on that list. And I would take Tony Parker on that list.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not at all.
Wait.
there's
Because
also-
when we get into so then what kind of list is this? Because you're clearly factoring in championships. Because if you're not, Tony Parker doesn't belong on there.
There's also been speculation that Kyrie was left off the list because of this whole vaccination debacle.
He 1000% was not.
Crazy.
Kyrie's
But
not a
Kyrie-
top
but-
75 player if you're including everybody. It's not that crazy that he's not on here. That's what I'm saying.
How
They
is it
could
not
have put
that
him on
crazy?
here. That's not that crazy. It's interchangeable. They could have took off Dame, put on Kyrie. I don't think Kyrie should be over Dame, but that's just me.
Okay, I agree with that, Shaq. Right.
That's preference towards the end.
The only reason I'm saying Kyrie name is because Dame's up there. So if Dame was Tony Parker, I wouldn't say Kyrie name. Like if
I mean,
Tony
if you're
Parker
putting
was
Tony
there,
Parker on there, that's just weird to put Tony Parker on there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
bro,
Shaq.
that early
how's that
2000,
weird?
that
Shaq.
impact on the league, what he was doing, bro. Like
Shaq.
Tony Parker,
You're not-
I think.
Shaq.
Wait, I'm not.
Shaq.
Wait, no, I'm saying if we're going based off of rings, then this list is just like it's null and void because every player that's won a lot of rings and had decent stats should be on here.
No,
And
but
there's
Tony
players that
Parker
have not
has
won
more-
rings with.
Tony Parker.
Tony
has more
Parker?
than just Tony Parker has more than just the rings, bro. He has the all-star.
So then Tony Parker's the
deserves to
top
be-
five. So then Tony Parker's the top five, not top five, top 7, top 8 point guard of all time,
Bro, yeah, that can be argued.
or top 10.
Whether you like
let's
it
go
or
to
not.
10.
Whether you like it or not.
Let's argue.
But-
Maybe,
Let's
that may be
name me,
argued.
name me,
Let me
name
see.
me, name me 10 players that are not better than Tony Parker. Point guards.
That are not
Let's
better.
name off the top 10 point guards
No,
and let's
bro,
try
the only
to shove.
reason-
Let's try our
Shaq,
hardest
Shaq.
to shove Tony Parker in there because that's what this is gonna
No,
be.
no.
So let's
no.
just
It's
try to
two players.
kill him.
It's two. No, it's two.
Let's
players
just
on
my
this
punch his
list.
head into the locker and try to get Tony in
Try
there
and
because
shove
that's
this
what we're gonna
square
be.
Because
peg
let
in
me
this
ask you a
round
question.
hole.
Why is
Thank
Reggie
you.
Miller on this list?
What do you
Whoa.
mean? I feel like Reggie Miller literally carried a franchise for a really long time.
Do we need to
in the
phone-
same light
Do we
that
need to
Charles
phone
Barkley?
Dave?
In the same light as Charles Barkley. So then why is Charles Barkley on this list? Because you're not going to act like Reggie didn't put up insane stats.
Or Allen Iverson.
Time out.
Or Allen
Hold
Iverson.
on.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Everyone
that is
listen,
that
hold
is a
on.
great point. That is a great point.
Give me and Shaq the floor. Reggie Miller put up insane stats.
In my opinion, yes. He literally had his own franchise. He literally was
No, no.
willing them to the playoffs year after. He did it?
Reggie Miller, you said put up. Reggie
Yo,
Miller best
so,
year.
okay.
He averaged
I
24
guarantee
points.
Reggie and Dame are, in that era. You're the guy that literally told me that it's
Okay,
easier. What is 24
okay.
points in this era? What is it? Because you take Jordan's
Okay,
30 and you
that's
make
one
it 60
time,
in this
Shaq.
era. So
Shaq, that's one time.
what's one time? Can somebody? I
Reggie
need to get
Miller
on the
averaged
horn.
24 points one time. Reggie Miller
Okay.
made the All-Star team 5 times. Reggie
Mhm,
Miller made
mhm.
an All-NBA third team 2 or 3 times. Those are not insane numbers that you're telling me. Okay, you can
Even
say
all
he's
of
the
that,
best
he still
player.
deserves to be in there over Tony
You can
Parker.
say
Would
he's
you like
the
me to go
best
to
player.
Statland?
Reggie
You
Miller
can
has
say he's the best player on a good team. That all them Indiana Pacers were a good team. You could say that, and he was the face of that franchise. But don't
You
tell
just
me
did that with Tony easily.
what did I do with
You
Tony?
just did. You did a good player on a great team, and you're not trying to. You're not going to sit here and tell me.
One more.
Okay.
More.
Wait, okay, so let's get back to your original point before you try to context, Ben. I don't know where Reggie came out of left field. Why is Tony Parker deserved to be in the top 75 and he's not a top 10 point guard of all time? Let's get it there first.
I think he deserved to be there because he had a more of an impact on the league in his time than Damian Lillard did. That's why.
So who
I
else
think
could you
Tony Parker
compare?
should be there.
Who else could in those early 90s, who else could you compare to a Reggie Miller? Like outside of course, like the hitters. I'm talking
Michael
about
Jordan.
guards. All right.
I thought you were going to say outside of Michael Jordan. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Over a 10-year span, let's name the shooting guards or scores that you can compare to Reggie Miller. I guaranteed you it's not 10. It's not even
that time
5.
is probably only Reggie Miller and Mitch Richmond.
Oh, exactly. So you cannot say Reggie shouldn't be in the top 75 when he was one of the best scorers in the league for a decade.
Oh,
He
Clyde
was not one of the
Drexler.
best scorers in the league, Shaq.
Chris
That's what I'm
Mullin.
If
telling you.
Reggie
you're
Miller has
if you're in the
25,000
top
points.
5 and you're the top 5, top 10 in scoring for a decade, you are an elite scorer for a period amount
I
of
do
time.
not think Reggie Miller was top 10 in score, top 5 in
It doesn't
scoring
matter
in the
what
NBA.
you think versus what actually happened.
So tell me, you are the stat king. Go on paper and show me these numbers.
I know
what you do.
because you're no. This is what you're
Dale,
literally
Reggie-
arguing me about
Reggie does
something
have
you may or may
25,000
not
points.
know.
Reggie does have 25,000 points.
Okay, and
That's-
what
he's
is
like-
Don't say what's that and then be
That's
happy
good score.
Carmelo's
That's
in there
him.
because
That's him being
come
a good
on, bro.
scorer. 25,000.
No,
is hard
I'm
to
not
do.
saying Reggie Miller's not a good scorer. Shaq, you're basing stuff. You said, why do I think Tony Parker deserves
No, because
over
I'm
Dame?
with you.
I said,
told you
because he had a
uh-huh.
bigger impact. So if I don't think Reggie should be there over Clay. That
It's
is why
no
I brought
way
up
in
Reggie
hell
Miller.
Tony Parker is in the top 75 over Damian Lillard or Kyrie Irving. I'm never jumping off of that cliff with you. Ever. Never, ever, ever. If Tony Parker doesn't have those pieces around, never in my life am I saying Tony Parker deserves to be in the top 75. And it's a few other cats that I will put in that's in here.
Shaq,
But I'm not putting
Tony Parker has a Finals MVP, right?
Name me the top 10 point guards better than Tony Parker.
No,
Get
no,
the
no.
hell out
Time
of
out,
here.
time out.
Name this. How can you not be a top 10 in your?
Wait. You
Name
do know
me
he
the
has a
top
Finals
15.
Shaq,
Name me the
But
top
Shaq,
15.
Chauncey has a Finals
Shaq,
MVP
so
too.
you think Dame and Kyrie is
Chauncey.
top 10 point guards ever?
You said potentially
Chauncey did
over
that.
Tony Parker, yet 1,000%. Now that we're on,
He's
yes.
not here.
I think Chauncey's real underrated. Extremely
That's
underrated.
cool. What I'm saying is like Finals MVP is an overrated award.
It's a man-made award
good.
that's given to a player that's the hottest in the finals for
I mean,
literally
well,
5
you
or
can-
6
but
games.
you can- yeah.
He dominated
Yo,
on the
Doug.
highest stage.
Dub,
You
can
know-
tell me Reggie's
let's talk
best
about who was all in
of
there.
points?
I
Andre
respect a
Iguodala
playoff
is in
MVP more than a finals MVP. A playoff MVP I can get behind, but a finals
Nah,
MVP I
for
will
sure.
never get behind.
For sure. They need to start doing a playoff MVP too. But the thing
For
about
I
it
gotta
is,
start.
the thing about it is some players
I gotta
play
start
4
looking
games.
at stats.
Some players play, 25 games.
Where's
in the
low when
playoffs,
you
so
need
it's hard
him?
to do that.
You would have already rattled off so many stats. Never even had to go to Statland.
Reggie Miller.
Nah, like I can't get behind the Reggie Miller
I'm
slander
not
for
mad. I'm
absolutely
not
no
mad
reason
at
at
Reggie
all.
Miller as a top
Yeah,
75
man.
player at all.
Reggie's my guy. I can't get behind that either. And I also
Like-
can't get behind the Tony Parker thing because I hate Tony Parker. You know what I mean? So I can't.
That's also
I can't
nasty.
even wrap
That's
my
so
mind around
nasty.
like saying
Reggie
anything.
Miller, career highlights and award, 5-time NBA All-Star, 1990.
Yeah, that's a man-made. No, hold on.
$19.90.
Don't please stop with the all-star stuff. That's all man given
You
off of
can't
if I
say
like this
man-made
player
because
versus this
we're
player. It's
arguing
all
about a
narrative. No,
man-made
it's all
stats. That's what
it's
we're
it's
arguing
all
about.
it's
We're arguing about
how is
man-made.
it? No, you putting the ball in the bucket is based solely on you.
No.
Nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me all
Reggie
those
Miller
years.
on a 75 list made by men. That's what we're arguing.
I literally
So
seen
hold
Devin
on.
Booker get snubbed, and he put the ball in the basket better than, to your point, Dale, than other players that were on the All-Star
Go
list.
ahead, Dale.
Don't talk to me about All-Star
Go
players.
ahead.
Don't.
5-time NBA All-Star, 1990, 95, 96, 98, and 2000. 3-time All-NBA team, 95, 96, and 98. And next on his award list is NBA 75th anniversary team. And this is why, right? And this is why I don't understand Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, for all you guys with the greatest impact, and he deserved to be on this, he was a second ballot Hall of Famer. He wasn't first ballot. He was second ballot.
Dale,
Klay Thompson-
how drastically different with the reporters voting first, second, and team in the players voting first, second, and third all team? Tell me
Shaq,
how
you
drastically
can't-
different
you
it will
can't-
be.
you can't
For a
pick
second,
which
answer the
man-made list
question.
you're gonna
No,
go
no,
against.
I'm
Because we're arguing a
I
man-made
can
list.
pick. No, that's not true. That's not true because me as not. I don't. Dale, what are you saying right now?
We're
I can't.
arguing about the 75 people on the list.
So
based
okay,
on
everybody
man.
on this ballot list, which list would you prefer? Reporters or players? I just need to know.
What does that
That's all
have
I'm
to
saying.
do with the argument?
I'm asking a question, Dale. I'm asking the question because you know in the circles that you're in, KD, if he's seen a first, second, or third team, he'll be like, that guy doesn't belong, that guy doesn't belong, that guy doesn't belong. And you would sit there and agree with him the entire Instagram direct message conversation.
Well,
What does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
Because-
That's why I should be quiet. That has nothing
Because
to
you're
do with
sitting,
what we're
no,
talking
you're sitting here telling me
Yo.
about awards when all of these guys make it into the Hall of Fame and you know they may or may not deserve it. You know that these awards in the NBA are just handed out like the peppermints. What are we talking about? We can all agree that the NBA is the easiest place to get an award.
Dale,
all of
I think,
sports.
I think you have to put Reggie Miller as a top 75 player.
Okay, you have to. You say you have to. Tell me why is he over Klay Thompson?
I mean, Klay Thompson was never the leader.
Yeah, I can't really get behind that. I
Klay
can't.
Thompson's always been the second option.
Reggie averaged 24, 1989, 22, 20, and 21.
I think they both go. I'm not pitting it. There's other players I got bones to pick with. The same reason Dwight's not there.
I think Reggie and Klay Thompson.
The Dwight is sick, and that's the one I'm really here for.
I thought they might have put
Dwight
Luka,
Howard should be there as well.
I'm surprised they didn't put Luka.
I would put Dwight Howard over Anthony Davis on this list.
Yeah, me too.
And that's Dale. I didn't expect that from you, and that's really logical.
But
well, I mean, you know how you trip off.
I don't think Dwight.
No, that's 1,000% accurate.
Like as a basketball player, is better than Anthony Davis. But for this list, how they constructed it.
Hold up though.
Was Jokic?
What about time out though? In his peak though. In his peak.
In Dwight peak, he was the 5-time All-NBA first team, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Like, come on, like 8 years span was ridiculous.
Who do you take though? Do you take AD right now, or do you take Dwight then?
I probably got to go Dwight.
I'm with that. I co-sign that.
For that air.
Yeah,
I co-sign
that. Team.
Like
for that air, for sure.
I think Dwight could do the same thing.
Dwight could do the same thing in this era.
For sure, I agree with that.
Rudy go
wait, time out, because this is where Dale, took this from your page or from your book. This page from your book. Hey, this is where you guys just fall right into my little trap. Hey, look, you say that Dwight will do that in this era, but Shaq won't do that in this era. Now how dumb does that sound, Doug?
that's no. How?
That's only you, Dub, because Shaq thinks Shaq won't do the same in this era. So this is only on you, Dub.
How is it on me? What are you talking about? I said that Shaq could do the same. I said that. Whoa, you could look at the receipts. I said that Shaq is still. Wait. You guys talking to me? I thought y'all was talking about Shaq.
No, I don't think Dwight could do that. I don't think Dwight could do what he did. We've
had this discussion
because I don't think that I'm consistent on both.
Era. So why you guys even coming at this? What's wrong with y'all?
Because we have to break it down. Do we have to break it down to layman's terms?
I'm not knocking Shaq for being a dominant. I'm not knocking Shaq for being a dominant player. I'm not knocking him off. I just don't like his impact like that. When I'm looking at NBA players, which
you like a lot of who's NBA players like their impact like that?
Time out.
Yo,
when I'm looking,
let Dub hold on.
Now, relax.
Let Dub get this
Shaq
off.
top 100.
Y'all need to relax.
Is Shaq a top 100 player of all time?
And I'm looking at impact.
Me and Dale want to know.
I'm looking at impact to team. When I'm basing all of my rankings is basically off of who I'm going to start my team, who I'm going to build my team off around. 1 through 10. That's everything. I look at everything.
So give me your top 10 impact to team. I got to hear them.
Where in the history of the game, your top 10 impact to team. You're about to get annihilated.
Just get 5. Just get 5. 10.
Don't do him like that, Shaq.
We got MJ, Kobe, Braun. I got Magic, Bird, Kareem.
That's where it starts to get nasty. How could you?
That's actually a pretty good list.
Who Magic?
And then you put Shaq on the list. All right.
Wait, hold on.
What you talking about?
Hold on, Dub. You can't bring up a bunch of players that also play with other All-Stars and you get mad at Shaq for playing with Kobe. That's the only point that I'm trying to say. You literally penalize Shaq for having Kobe.
Magic went to the finals without Kareem.
And Shaq won with D Wade without Kobe. It's all
D-Wade is in the top.
I got a question.
Shooting guard.
Go ahead,
I'm not getting back in that D Wade.
I got a question for you. I feel like, man, this is like us, you know what I mean, with the Shaq situation or whatever. But when you when you pick like impact as like a criteria for, you know what I mean, determining whether a player is great or not, or overhyped or whatever the case may be, why do you think Shaq's impact, like on a team, forget the team even, we can talk about the game, period, isn't
his impact on the game is his impact
because he literally but see, here's what I'm saying. So he can't be overhyped because the league literally had to change the rules to balance the game out. You know what I'm saying? Because Hack-a-Shaq obviously was a thing, and then they had to like implement rules. And so when we talk about impact on, there's like impact on the game and there's impact on the culture. Like, for example, I always talk about this with Steph Curry, for example. He, to me, doesn't necessarily have impact on the game as much as he has impact on the culture, for the simple fact that he's a shooter. And all he actually really did was now open up you know what I mean, the court for hoopers to shoot from much, much deeper. And even like, down to the young ages. Shaq literally had, they changed the game, they changed the rules of it. So, I feel like Shaq is more impactful. And anybody that's like that, I don't understand how that's overhyped.
If you're arguing impact to the league, I can't argue against that. When I'm basing these rankings, I don't look at impact to the league. It's just, as I told you, if I'm starting a franchise, if I'm starting a team, it's literally 1 through 10.
Can we get your top 5 centers of all time? Can we get that?
We got Kareem Hakeem. We got Kareem Hakeem, Shaq.
Okay, so he's 3. He's 3. He's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dell. What were you gonna ask him?
You said Shaq Magic went to the finals without Kareem. What year?
91. He lost to MJ.
Who
else was on his team?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I think Vlade Divac. I think it was everybody else except for Kareem, and I think Vlade Divac was the center at that time.
The chat saying Worthy was on there.
James Worthy was. I said he had everybody on that team besides Kareem.
Is James Worthy a top 75 player of all time?
James Worthy?
Top 50, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Famer.
I think he has
easily. Yeah, don't even think.
What are we saying right now? Okay,
what do you mean?
Stop. Yeah, okay, so he played with James Worthy the same way Shaq played with Kobe and D Wade. What's your point? Then he also, outside of those years, he even had an even more stacked team, and you have him over Shaq. Come on, man.
Who do I have over Shaq?
Come on,
Magic?
Magic, or impact the team.
I had him at 6.
Bro, Magic's game, Magic game could affect.
Don't go down this. Don't
Magic's
go down
game
this
could
rabbit
affect
hole.
the game more than Shaq. That's my opinion.
I would understand your take and how you die for it if you didn't blame it on Shaq playing with Kobe and like Wade, because everybody on the list played with someone else, and that's where you'll always die. You need one more. You probably have to research.
I'll down the hill. I'll down the hill.
You just need one more little.
I'll down.
Wait, so you would rather so Dub, you would rather start a team with Magic Johnson than Shaq?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not absolutely mad at that because I have Magic over Shaq, but I think I'm gonna take Shaq.
This is nutty land right now. We are just in nutty land, and I want to take the express out of here because this is nutty land.
I have a guy who's on the perimeter because I like perimeter players in my own opinion. I value perimeter.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Magic. I'm like, all right, he could put the ball on the floor. He could create plays for other people. He could find his own shot. He's not a slouch defender. I mean, he wasn't never in the best league, but he's not a slouch defender at all. So I'm looking at Magic. I'm like, oh, I bet I could work with that. Shaq.
I've never seen a highlight of Magic in the steal. I'm just saying.
This is what you do.
He's not a slouch defender. That's AKA. I really don't know the stats.
No, exactly. That's why I said
he's not a slouch.
Nah, he's not terrible. He wasn't amazing, but he wasn't terrible.
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch him. So
all right.
Magic's number 3 on my list. I don't got him.
I want to get your qualm. Go ahead, Shaq.
I honestly, I'm taking Steph over Magic, and I'm not taking either one of them over Shaq as far as who I want to start my team with. Every single time. Dub, I've never seen you take Magic in the first round in the history of your life.
Magic train. I'm also on the Steph over
because there's been people better than him on the list.
Who's better than Magic according to you? Because
that's
a lot of players.
Are you talking about the all-time drafts that we be doing?
Yeah.
Most of the times I'm picking MJ or Kobe.
No. Most of the times you're not first or second.
Who do
even
you
pick
have?
them?
Hey, hold on.
For what?
Most of the times I'm always picking
on,
MJ or Kobe.
You got this, JD.
So you
please. All right.
Bring it to the receipts because most of the time he's not even available for me.
Dub, there's no way. So do you got Steph or Magic?
Magic is always there for you.
Magic is there. Like we can do a draft right this second, and Magic could probably go third round.
Going with the Magic train.
We haven't done a draft in a while.
Magic has never been on my team.
All right.
Maybe once, maybe.
Euroandhesi, I want to get your qualms or your thoughts with this NBA top 75 list.
I mean, I'm siding with Shaq on the general, concept of this. I don't believe in those lists, man. I don't. First of all, I don't like when a whole bunch of, non-playing basketball dudes is creating the list, creating stats. I can't stand that. I can't stand that.
I do.
Coaches and players were involved in this. But it was
but like it's just like the MVP.
Okay, I did. Okay.
But it's just like
let's not do this.
But it's just like the MVP voting, right? Yeah, there are some coaches that are involved in that as well, but
Right.
you know, and some experts. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of media guys that don't look like they ever did anything athletic. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so I don't think they can properly judge just based off of, like, for example, if I was given a vote, I don't think I would qualify because I never even played on that level. You know what I'm saying? I played professionally overseas, but I don't know what it's like to play in the NBA.
We are not the same.
Hashtag we are not the same.
But that's just exactly. I mean, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? And it's not just that list. It goes down to like all these fake ESPN stats where they're talking about LaMelo Ball is the first player ever to score a 3-pointer.
I get so
in the fourth
tired of
quarter
that type of stuff
on the Sunday when it rained at 75 degrees in Charlotte.
You want this
I'm
one?
not trying to hear that.
That'd be so
Shaq's gonna love this one. Luka Doncic has more points in his first 200 games than LeBron James.
Euroandhesi, I have a question for you.
What's up?
I'll get to Luka and LeBron for Euroandhesi because I'll get that take too. How do you feel about guys podcasting and swearing that they're the brains of basketball but have never dribbled a basketball before? But they're stats and analytical guys, not saying they don't know the game, but because you're in that space, you put out basketball content and you see other guys where you're like, wow.
I mean, you're talking about like the Max Kellermans of the world, right? Like you're talking about. I mean, not to like diss anybody.
Get in that bag.
We're only laughing right now because there's somebody else on here that is on 100% on your train right now.
I peeped that.
But Shaq is a Max Kellerman guy and show is wrong.
But you're a Stephen A guy.
No, but here's the thing. Like I like Max.
Stephen A hoop.
I like Max too, but here's the thing. Like he's one dimensional. He only has eyes for one thing, and he only goes in one direction. You know what I'm saying? And I think the game is a lot more complex than that. So if you want to do the analytics, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? You put the right players on the court at the right time and everything like that, and that ensures the most like efficiency, and that gives you the best chance to win. But what about that one kid that come off the bench that never, almost cursed, that never play, and he's just on, and that dude is a walking bucket. Like that happens.
You do two curses.
That happens a lot.
I'm gonna save him. I feel like this is getting heated in a second, so like I'm gonna save him.
Hey, Euroandhesi. You got 3. You might not ever come back. So you might but no. Hey, how many I got, JD?
What?
I haven't cursed yet.
Oh, no. The show gets 2.
Oh, okay.
And we've already exceeded.
All right, I'll stop. All right, let's cut. Let's cut the crap.
It's loose.
I want to know, who do you have? Do you have Steph or do you have Magic? Because those two just went with Magic or just went with Steph, but secretly wanted to go with Magic. I want to know who you got.
Yeah,
I wasn't done.
I'm gonna frustrate the hell out y'all. I'm gonna frustrate the hell out y'all because I'm a context guy. What am I doing? What am I building? What am I doing?
Context builder?
No, don't do me like that, bro. No, I'm saying like if you're telling me it's like, yo, man, we need somebody to build a franchise around, or we need to win a championship like next season.
Yeah, we got the
there's a difference to
context
me.
bender, and we got the context.
There's a huge difference between context builder and context bender. Like,
yes,
unbelievably different.
Two different species.
I'm picking Steph.
You said what?
In both of his reasons, he said a win right now with a good team or build a team. I'm picking Steph over Magic.
I'll take Steph too.
Everybody here's just picking.
I'm taking a lot of people over Magic.
I don't want to get into this.
And
Are we talking?
We're going to spend.
We're just taking them at their peak, or I mean, I guess we got to take them at their peak. We can't say we're drafting them out of college.
Magic Johnson.
We can't.
Right now.
No. I'm saying we can't say we're drafting them out of college. Because I was just saying
to Mars' point in the chat, to Mars _1 up in the chat, he said Magic is the best passer and playmaker ever. Let's not disrespect him. I'm not trying to disrespect Magic at all. It's just as a human being, I can't wrap my head around watching Magic play in that era where I feel like it was against lesser talent versus, I don't know. That's just I seen Steph dominate in real time.
I think Magic is
that's the only difference.
Magic is the best show, like he had the Showtime Lakers. And when people say, yeah, Magic is the best passer ever, to me,
And how much, because he played for the Showtime Lakers, you know, and it is a
he
major market with all the
played
media. How much?
Pat Riley did all that, right? You know
How
what I'm
much
saying?
exactly?
'Cause
How
I don't
much
think
of that
Magic
is
could
actually
pass
contributing?
better than
So
Jason
who should be
Williams.
who?
I don't
Okay.
think Magic could pass better than
Jason
Jason
Williams literally got his passing from Magic.
What does that?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's-
I never
let's
seen
bring
Magic
it-
do
let's
an elbow
bring-
pass.
Let's bring
You
it
saw
back.
Magic do
Oh,
an
I don't
elbow
know.
no,
Where are
he
you
never did an elbow
I don't
pass.
even-
Okay.
We'll ask Jay. We'll ask Jay
Shaq,
when
can
he
you
comes
ask
on in
Jay
a couple
we're not
weeks.
the same?
No,
Can
I
you ask him?
guarantee.
I can text him right now if you want me to and say, hey, where did you get your passing from?
Here's what I'm
Right.
saying. I'm not gonna say he got it strictly from Magic. I'm just gonna say if you ask him who was his top 3 influences, I'm willing.
Understand that.
I'm
Influences
willing.
is good.
I will
Shaq
give you
was
guys my
influenced
crypto
by
What
currency
podcasting, all
time
and
is
that
it on
stuff.
the
It happens,
Jay Will's up?
But like,
Hey,
I
Jay
think
Will.
Jay Will's a better passer than Magic.
Who
I just do
inspires
like
your
that's
passing?
not a
Win.
magnitude of like.
Do you guys want me to put anybody
Where?
else in here? I said, hey, Jay Will, who inspired your passing? Magic? Question mark. Is there any other players you guys want me to add to this?
No,
table?
don't put Magic in
player's
there.
choice right
Don't
now.
put Magic in there. Do
All right.
not put Magic in there. Just keep his name out of there. Just say who influenced you.
I hope he say Pistol Pete.
I want to ask this last thing, and then we'll get off the NBA top 75. And kind of already heard a little bit of it, but who was the biggest snub or snubs on that list? You've already said
Dwight Howard.
It was Dwight.
It
It was Dwight.
Yeah.
Dwight.
One little scandal out of Dwight, and he gets left off the list. I won't speak on the scandal, but
That's bad.
Dub, why are you laughing?
That's
I'm being
nasty.
serious. I'm
That's
being serious.
You know what's
No, because
But-
it just doesn't make sense.
no. Honestly though, for
What
that
scandal?
scandal, he would have made the list.
What scandal?
Okay,
If
we
we're
don't have to
thinking
talk
about the
this.
same thing.
We
What
don't
was
have
the
to talk
I think
about
I
this.
know what he's
Moving
talking about.
along to the next
Is
topic.
it the Dave Chappelle scandal?
No.
Around that line?
No.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
That's
move
what
on.
I'm
Let's
I've
move
been
on.
trying
Let's
to move on.
please go. Let's go as
All right.
fast as we can.
Let's talk about the Lakers.
Dub.
Wait, there's a different one?
Let's talk about the Lakers. They were able to pull off the dub tonight against the Grizzlies, but they have been off to a rocky stop. A night or two ago, 80 and Dwight incident. Russell Westbrook struggling a little bit. I think he turned it around a little bit tonight. I think he had a double-double. And then Dub brought this up. He wanted to talk about LeBron's attitude.
Mhm.
Dell, would you like to, or not Dell, Dub, would you like to start us off with?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when they was getting blown out, and everything, he had those same facial expressions that he was doing back in 2019
In the
on
bubble?
Lakers not in the bubble, when he was playing with Lonzo and Brandon Ingram and them. And I'm just saying,
So you're trying to tell me that all the years that LeBron won a championship, there was never a game where he had facial expressions.
bro, was there a game where he sat there and the team was on offense and he was just sitting in there in the back chilling?
I'm sure of it.
I
You're
don't
not going to
remember.
tell me you.
I don't
Of course,
remember.
you didn't watch all 82 games of the season.
I don't remember that though. I've
Did
never
you watch all
seen-
82 games?
I've never seen any clips of that. I've never seen anybody show that because definitely LeBron James, they would have shown that.
I forgot, Dub. You're a media guy. Okay. All right. Moving along.
I mean, they showed that because they also had the scuffle and Rondo had that situation with the fan. And so that was just like, the grand, like, you know what I mean?
I'm just
was
saying,
a-
it's the third. It's
You
the
know
third
the
game
media
in the
has to
season.
put on a motion picture, correct?
It's the third game in the season. It's the third game. I mean, it was the second game in the season at the time, and I'm just sitting here like, yo, it's the second game in the season. You really shouldn't be doing that already. It's only the second game. You know what I
Down
mean?
30, though.
That's who, Dub. It's weird coming from a non-champion to be saying something like this. I'm just saying, I don't think any of us won NBA rings up here for you to be telling LeBron what he should or shouldn't be doing. It's a
I'm
really
just
funny
saying
take.
that's my personal opinion. I just don't think that he presented himself the way
Yeah,
that he. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
get where Dub is going with this, Shaq, but Shaq,
I
you
do
can't
too.
do that, bro.
I do too.
Shaq,
Yeah, there's
come on,
yeah,
bro.
come on.
Shaq, it's one time you gotta be like, that was kind of nasty. Because yo, come on, bro.
We've seen this happen. We've seen
No,
this
no,
happen
time out. Hold
literally
on,
with
bro.
every
We've
single
had
player in the history of the
conversations,
NBA,
right,
and you
where
guys
wait,
on
you're
this
giving
LeBron.
false
To
hope.
your
Hold
own
on, hold on.
Hezzy's
Too many
point,
people are talking.
You're giving
your own
LeBron
Hezzy's
passes-
point.
You're giving LeBron passes for the way he presents himself, but you don't give Kyrie
let-
Irving passes for the way.
Let's talk about the guys that you give passes to.
Here we go.
I mean, that's one for one.
Go ahead and bend that context, boy. Hey, you a bad context bender, boy.
That's one for one.
I'm just saying, for you to
one
get
for
up
one.
here and try to include that, so LeBron,
ahead, boy.
yo, this is so nasty. This is so. I can find many of clips of Kevin Durant not getting back on defense.
Because what you're talking about,
all of our favorite players.
When you're talking
Luka
about
Doncic
passes,
too.
When you're talking about giving passes to people, that's just because you genuinely just like that person. There's nothing wrong with just genuinely liking person. Kudos. You want to give LeBron a pass for that? Kudos to you. It's fine with me. I'm fine with that.
Dub, you're all time. You don't like LeBron for sure. You're not a LeBron guy. You hate LeBron for whatever reason.
But this is not a stance.
You don't like Shaq.
LeBron, though, bro. This is not a stance.
How can you bring up LeBron not getting back on defense for one game because ESPN showed it to you?
One game. It's the second game in the season, and you're doing that.
Do you know what's crazy?
You're not even trying on defense.
I'm tired. What? I can't be tired. I'm in my 19th year putting up better stats than 90% of your favorite players.
Go ahead.
Also, they don't have any rookies, so I don't think he would have done that if there was rookies on the team.
Yo, Dub Zero.
And I'm with that.
Wild. Do you know what's wild about what Shaq just said about the whole LeBron and Shaq thing? They literally brought championships to your favorite franchise in the NBA, and you hate them. Is that one of those things where like you don't hate somebody until you're in a relationship with them? Is that one of those type of things?
I don't hate.
I've literally seen Jimmy Butler not getting back on defense in the bubble. In the bubble finals.
Dub, did you burn a LeBron jersey?
No, I did not. I was upset. I was upset that he lost.
Listen, if that argument was on the Brooklyn Nets, Shaq and Ron would be here spewing.
I would never bring that up. I would never bring up Kevin Durant not getting back on defense. I'm literally in the chat. I'm literally in the chat, and Dub is just psycho Dub today.
I don't think you would bring that up. I don't think you'll bring that up.
Dub's bringing up weight problems and weight issues with James Harden in the chat. Dub is unbelievable today.
Hold on, wait. Dub, how do you feel about James Harden? How do you feel about James Harden?
He just needs to get back in shape. That boy looks out of shape, man. He needs to get back in shape.
Look at Dub.
What does he look like? Dub, what does he look like?
I can't say that word.
What does he look like?
Bayless.
Hold on. I will say to Dub's point, regardless of what his physical
we don't body shame on this show, Dub.
I can't speak to whatever like that, but he does look like he's not going hard, but he's always kind of been that player that.
Wait, who looks like they're not going hard?
James Harden just doesn't look. It just doesn't look like he's going hard.
You guys are literally commenting on two of the top 5 players in the NBA, and I'm supposed to take this segment serious. To Dale's point, it's the third game of the season.
James Harden is not in your top 5. He's not.
Wait, hold
James
up.
Harden. James Harden's not in who's top 5?
He's not in your top 5.
You love saying
basketball player? Yes, he is.
You love saying
Brooklyn. Name your top 5. The one,
as far as what?
No.
Do you want my? Hold on. Do you want my Dale
JD
top
play
5?
the clip. No.
Do you want my Dale top 5? My Dub top 5? What type of context do you want me to put around my top 5?
Let's context
changes.
Let's context build.
Yeah, we have to build the context here because if I'm going with my Dale top 5, James Harden is for sure in my top 5 because that's basketball player oriented. How good of a basketball player?
Time out. Shaq, I'm gonna get back to you. Don't trip. I'm gonna get back to you, Dale. So is James Harden still number 5, or is LeBron finally has he cracked that top 5?
It's like we don't listen to nothing I said about 3 games.
Dale said that James Harden is a top 5 player.
He did. I just want to know. Well, Dale, 3 games or not? I'm asking. Like, really,
LeBron, you can't ask this question because you have Russell Westbrook. So you can't ask this question.
No. He wasn't in my top 5. He's
not in his top 5. And there's an argument to be made that Russ is better than Kyrie. I'm with Ron on that.
But you're trying to get him on the first
I'm just
games
asking
of the season, though.
I'm just asking him.
No, I told Dale I'm done with that. I am no longer judging guys.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm off that train. I'm off that train.
We'll revisit every tape. Every 15 game of the season.
Okay, all right. That's fair.
All
that's really fair.
But
hold on, no, wait.
LeBron.
Is Braun itching up though? Is Braun itching up right now?
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask Euroandhesi about.
What's up?
Who's better? Who is Dale? I gotta think of how he built the context. I think he used dubs impact the team for Luka over LeBron?
No, this was when we were building a power ranking
We
before
were
the
building
season.
the
No,
team, right?
but
I
Dale's
remember.
context.
He
And
did.
tell me
His
if I'm wrong.
context
No,
was
hold on.
his
Thank
context
wait,
was
wait, Jordan.
of-
Thank
of-
you for your Dale
best-
commentary because I love it so much every single time you do it. It
Well, because
never
I
gets
can't
old.
let you
Thank
building
bend
the team.
context.
of players going
Not-
into the season. All
not
of us had
Dale.
a player to pick.
But I will let you finish, Shaq. You what you were gonna say is he based the pick off of impact to team.
Important.
Off of a dub list. It was a dub
Dale
list.
said.
Like
it was a
going
dub
into the
list.
season, their impact of the team, and I think Luka this year is going to be more impactful for his team and better than LeBron James. I don't think LeBron would finish this year as a third team or even any team NBA player. How I view LeBron mindset for my own liking going into the season, and I've said that. So
are they equal at this point? Because they both.
No, you know what's it's like when I came and I said after the first game, I thought Braun would have to adjust to Russ, but now I feel Russ have to adjust to Braun because who Braun is, and just watching.
Is Russ making an All-Star? Is Russ making the All-Star team this year?
I don't think so. No, and watching their team this year, I feel like every game they're just gonna wing it. I really feel the Lakers literally are just really gonna wing it.
I hope not.
I
hope
promise
not.
you, because I think for them to be better, Braun, this team has to let Russ really fully outright be Russ.
Mhm.
Like just go out and be
But
Russ.
the game that they just had,
but why
the game
not,
that
though?
they just had. Hold on, the game that they just had, Russ was being more ball dominant and being like Russell Westbrook.
Aggressive?
And what happened? Yeah, and what
13
happened?
assists.
They
Like
won.
Russ just have to be that aggressive, running, just looking like a hedgehog.
But
going
listen,
crazy.
though.
But Braun is Braun, and Braun is proven his way works. So that's
Even
why
if
I feel
that means
every
moving
game-
Russ to the second unit.
That's fair, Dale.
No, I don't think move yesterday. No, Russ starts every game.
I would like to see
I think you move him.
This is what I think has to happen. They both could start, but the first sub either has to be Braun or Russ.
They've been doing
And
reps.
then
I'm pretty sure
fix
it's
it
been
again
reps.
in the fourth quarter, then back on the court the last 6 minutes or so. But them playing together is just because Russ find his niche even last year in the Wizards when Bradley Beal went out and he got to run the show again. With James Harden, James still averaged 36, 6, and whatever, but it is Tom D'Antoni had Russ in there without another ball dominant. And this year they just have Russ just got to figure it out. Because Melo is not taking up no space. He's catching and shooting and just going scoring. He's not in the way of nothing as people thought he would have been. It's just them two control the ball dynamics so much. It's just, and I thought that class, Braun would have been like, "Well, Russ, you got it." Now I'm 19 years in, boy. Like we're gonna win some games, but in the playoffs, we're gonna change some stuff around. And I don't. These first
But
three games,
that still could happen though. That still could happen.
no, I believe it.
Mhm,
I believe it. I believe them in the Warriors Western Conference Finals. Let's duke it out.
Mhm.
Still believe that.
So back to the question, Euroandhesi, impact on team this year when it comes to power ranking players, Luka or LeBron?
LeBron, of course.
Hmm.
No question. Oh, you always pick LeBron.
Oh, so it's a bias pick.
Nah, because impact, like LeBron, it's too many more things that he could do than Luka. And so his impact
And
on that
it's
team, like
proven,
his
so-
worth,
Shaq, he's talking, Shaq. You said
his worth to the
Okay.
team is that much more than Luka's. Like, for example, defensively.
no. I understand you wholeheartedly, 100%
Shaq?
on other Bronze team, but what you're saying, it doesn't sit well with me with this Lakers team. This Lakers
Because they have
team.
so many guys.
Exactly my point.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, but here's the thing, like, isn't that still like impact on the other side of the spectrum though? Because he could be like,
look at it this
rah,
way.
I'm the top
This
dog.
is my first time with LeBron James team where I feel like, okay, if Bron tone it down a bit, I think they will be better.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is my only time, and this is why I say with LeBron, bro, with a Russell Westbrook who still could be like a Russell Westbrook in this NBA, you have to. I think Russ and AD and Bron, say Bron, knock on wood, don't want him to. Say Bron get hurt 20 games and it's just Russ and AD. I think the Lakers go 16-4.
But even still, like I think when we just compare Luka and Bron, when you take Luka out off the Mavs and you like replace him with anybody, I think that's an easier plugging of the hole than LeBron leaving.
Not on this team. Not on this Lakers team.
On this team too.
Nope.
1,000%.
No, sir.
1,000%. You take away Luka, they may or may not make the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
No, but you can't just leave Luka. That hole's just gone and nobody replaces Luka.
Okay.
We'll take Ja Morant.
Replace him.
You put Ja Morant on there, maybe they go to the first round and they get eliminated, just like they're going to do this year, just like they got done last year and the year before.
Okay, so you don't think, take a Bron off and put another player. To give a player, you gave Mavs Ja Morant, give the Lakers a player.
DeMar DeRozan?
I mean, we can't do that. It's got to be somebody that's like close to Bron level.
That's Luka.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I like this, Shaq. Is Luka close to Bron level?
Right, they're the same.
That's the only person we can name.
Player, ball dominate.
Who gonna play defense?
But you would like Luka on that team better, correct?
This year for sure. He's younger.
So
I told you the only way Luka and Russ won't work is because Russ will look like Luka as a little boy. Russ look as LeBron James as a superior, so he more so still knows he got to like tone it back down a bit. Like that's who he is over there. You see the chair he sits on.
I think Russ will respect Luka.
He would, but not the way he looks at LeBron James and their friends. They go drink his alcohol together after every game.
That was nasty, but okay.
And that helps.
LaRon, are you still with us? I gotta ask you about your Lakers, man.
No, ask Shaq. He's Lakers too.
Yeah, how are we feeling about the Lakers, Shaq?
Why would I hit if the Nets are 0-3 and Dale hasn't hit the panic button, what makes you think I'm hitting the panic button and we got a win underneath our belt? This is just guys figuring it out.
The Nets are 1-2 also. Same record.
So you haven't hit the panic button.
I would never hit the panic button. You guys hit the panic button for the Nets yourself, but you have not yet once say anything bad about the Lakers. That's the problem. But it's okay. I'm not revisiting that conversation with you guys anymore because I know where it goes, but I just need you to know that that's what you and Ron did. Y'all went crazy on the Nets the first game. Then the day after, or a couple of days later, that same Bucks team who y'all love so much get pummeled by like 40 by Miami.
And then that Heat team lost. So I guess whoever beats that team. So who just beat the Heat?
Hold on. I'm glad. Hold on. I'm glad that
they're
Dell
right now.
They're
the favorite to win the NBA championship
What is,
because
no,
that's our
you're
last
not going to do that.
I'm glad Dell brought this up. And E Nolan 501 in the chat said, "Hey Dub, I see the Heat smack the Bucks like you said, and that segues us perfectly into Miami Heat. 1, they destroyed the Bucks, and 2, they're looking good this far. So let's discuss the Miami.
They just got destroyed.
They didn't get destroyed. It's a divisional game.
Look at Dub. Look at Dub.
Stop.
Okay, so the Pacers. Okay, this is what I'm doing I'm gonna see if this logic checks out. The Bucks were the champs. The Heat beat them. The Heats are the favorite. Pacers beat them. So
I never said
whoever
that.
beats the Pacers next, they are the favorite. I know. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do that all season long, and
that's what you did.
And then I'm going to see if the last team to beat after the 82-game season, let's see if they win the championship.
I always stood by that. When we was talking about Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and KD, that Miami had the best chances to beat that team. I always stood by that, and I always said that. I think that the team we have right now matches up very perfectly against the Bucks. I think if we face them,
y'all just lost to the Pacers, though.
Stop. I'm gonna stop. Stop, because the Hawks lost to Cleveland. You gonna say Cleveland's better?
Yeah.
No, what I'm trying to say, with your logic, you can never get too high or get too low during this NBA season.
But
you beat the Bucks.
I've always felt that the Bucks was that Miami was better than the Bucks. I've always felt that.
He said that before the NBA. He did say that.
No, Dub.
I've always felt like that.
Before I got on my flight today, when I was looking at our TikTok and seeing you just rant and rave, which I appreciate. You actually have changed my mind about Miami, but not for the reasons. It actually wasn't you. It was Dale. And then I seen that Jimmy Butler told Jimmy Butler, you got to give my daughter $100,000 birthday gift. That bond right there, I'm not going against that. That's why I want to take back the bet on the Miami Heat, because I do think they finished top 4. I didn't know that, though. I didn't know that Jimmy Butler or what is it?
Because of that, it has nothing to do with their talent. It has nothing to do with their team composition.
I'm taking camaraderie. I'm taking camaraderie. Yeah, I'm taking camaraderie over talent. I've seen it with the San Antonio Spurs for years. With every dynasty, camaraderie beats talent.
We didn't have camaraderie before Kyle Lowry.
You guys just literally got annihilated in the playoffs last year. Like zapped out of the playoffs. You guys got like a little bug. It was quick and painless. We didn't even know. I swear to you, we didn't even know you guys made the playoffs last year.
And I told y'all what
you did tell us.
I said we didn't have a reliable 4. We didn't have a reliable 4, and COVID and injuries really hit us hard last year.
I just like Kyle Lowry being Jimmy Butler's daughter. If that's what the dynamic is, whichever way.
The addition of PJ Tucker didn't help at all.
The addition of family. I'm taking family over just random talent. That's why I'm on, and the fact that PJ Tucker does want to kill the Bucks. Like, it's a lot of vengeance. It's a lot of vengeance going on.
What does that have to do with Giannis?
What do you mean?
Why don't you put us on mute, Ron, while you finish Ian and then come back?
No,
and then
I'm finna eat y'all right now. What does that have to do with Giannis?
What, PJ Tucker?
PJ, Markieff.
Because
what now you guys got? The Turkish cat, Omer.
Watch that game though. Watch how PJ was guarding Giannis though. Watch it for real. Like no BS. Shaq, you love it. Ron, just watch that. Watch that how it was. It's like.
But that's also.
You've been.
But Dale, what is the crux? But what is the crux behind that? We won a championship together. We're technically family, so it's a little bit deeper. And when you have those emotions playing out the course of anything.
And
it's more personal.
What PJ told me in that conversation.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking about Giannis.
He said the whole team.
But there's been camaraderie before Kyle Lowry. So for you to change,
he was talking about you. No, it wasn't. You guys got zapped out the playoffs.
You're saying just because we got zapped, that there was no camaraderie.
Jimmy Butler's looking at Kyle differently than he looked at Dragic. They're close, but it's like.
No, you know what I'm saying? For real.
It's like that's not even. That's bro, not I got you. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't enough camaraderie.
PJ just falls right in line with all of that. They look at PJ. He always walking into
Miami's
a
tough.
Dog.
Miami's
and that's the thing. They're tough. And then and Herro right now got his leash off.
I was gonna say, can we please talk about Tyler Herro?
Yo, is Tyler the best scorer in the Heat right now?
He is the best scorer on the Miami Heat right now.
And I agree.
The best scorer on the Miami Heat right now.
Shaq, wait, what did you say? Shaq.
Statistically or not statistically, yes. I think Tyler Herro is the most capable. He's the most capable scorer, 1,000%.
Okay, so that brings us to the question, Shaq.
Yeah.
Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, go on.
Duncan Robinson or Tyler Herro?
Based off of last season, Duncan Robinson. I can't go prisoner of the moment on these 3 games when Dale, you literally.
True.
I know, best score is always going to be Tyler Herro. But Dub, according to you, impact the team. I feel like Duncan Robinson was a more impactful player for the Miami Heat when they got zapped last year.
When I talk about impact the team, I'm talking about who am I building around us. So Tyler Herro as my best player or Duncan Robinson as your best player. Who you're picking?
Here's the thing. This is why.
Hold on.
Here we go. Here's the context, baby.
Y'all see that? He said.
I feel like you have to throw some context on there.
No,
I feel like when
hold
on, wait. Tyler Herro's not a 3-point shooter. And when I have to get all of this off, this is what I want to tell you guys. Whenever I'm making an argument, it may seem like I'm super biased one way or the other, but I'm literally arguing that you guys overhype everything and you don't make it seem like it's interchangeable. The same, if somebody came along and it was a draft and Steph and Clay were available and somebody picked Steph and they picked Clay, you guys wouldn't bat an eye. It's the same with Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson. You cannot say that if somebody picked Duncan Robinson over Tyler Herro, you would be like, oh my God.
Okay, Shaq,
I can't believe he just did that.
I wouldn't be mad at that if you're looking at
Tyler Herro his ceiling is all-star and different type of ceiling than Duncan Robinson.
I don't care about those man-made awards because of course the eye test is always going to get you I tested narrative.
All-Stars
Tyler Herro
making the
talking all
All-Star team
season.
is-
You got Shaq literally just said that Tyler Herro is in the same conversation as Luka Doncic and Trae Young.
Shaq, listen to me, bro.
I wouldn't
You
say
can't.
that yet.
You can't.
But he has
If it's in
potential.
a draft, right? When is this draft happening?
No, I'm just saying.
No, listen. When is the draft of Steph and Clay? Right now or back in the day?
Why does that matter? We can
I'm just
Jordan,
asking because you said
can we
if
do we
someone
have
picks,
the screen ready for a draft tonight? It could be right
Okay.
now.
We don't.
if
And we can
someone
do
picks
current
Steph,
and we
hold
can
on,
do
hold on.
current we can do current NBA right now, and we can draft a team of 8 right now with a team of 10 right now with the current NBA healthy. Every player is healthy in the NBA right now. We can draft this team right now.
Okay,
Well,
one
not right
second.
now.
Let me-
Jordan has to set up the screen.
Yeah, we don't have it.
And
We
I-
don't have it.
You
Okay.
got Steph. You got Steph,
We
and
are.
you said Steph and Clay.
I
You're
got him at
picking
6. I got him at 6.
two different levels of a Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson. Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson are not on the same level of players.
In
not.
your opinion, if I'm building a team, I would much rather want Duncan Robinson than a scoring Tyler Herro. That's just my opinion. I would get a
So,
better Tyler Herro
back-
than I would bring Duncan Robinson.
back to
While
my
you guys
question.
are
Back to my
drafting
question.
Tyler Herro so high, I'm gonna say Duncan Robinson. Thank you for coming to me in the 8th or 9th round. I can't believe they let you get here. It's just like Klay Thompson. I gotta open up the floor. You're one of those guys. Thank you, Duncan Robinson. I'm not. And then while you guys got Tyler Herro as one of your first 3 or 4 picks, I'm gonna laugh at you because he's never gonna do anything for you other than empty stats. Let's go to the empty
So,
stat.
like I said,
Empty
you're
stats.
taking
He's on a
Steve
playoff
Novak
team.
over. You're taking Steve Novak
Allegedly.
over J.R. Smith. You're taking
You said
Steve
what?
Novak over J.R. Smith.
If I'm building a team with LeBron, yes.
Okay.
Euroandhesi, what do you think about the Miami Heat and Tyler Herro?
I mean, it's early, number one, and I'm also not a prisoner of the moment. You know what I mean? I'm glad that Tyler Herro is, looking like he got a chip on his shoulder from last season or last playoff round, whatever the case was. You know what I mean? Where ever since he made that face and it went viral, he kind of like been smelling himself a little bit too tough, I feel like, and then his game was impacted negatively by that. So I'm glad that he got his focus back and is doing his thing now. So I don't believe him 100%. But I hope that he's, that he'll continue like that, and I hope he's.
How many
Okay,
percent
let's
do
do
you
this.
believe
Let's do
him?
this.
Wait, you don't
I
believe
want to
in
know.
his
No,
potential?
let's do this. Let's do this. Where do you think the Miami Heat finish at the end of the season?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can Tyler Herro at the end of the season? Do you believe that he could,
better not be.
Do you think
He better
could
not be.
potentially win either Most Improved or Sixth Man of the Year?
No.
Oh, I didn't know you were going there with it. I thought you were going to ask, can Tyler Herro be the leading scorer of this team and they be an actual playoff contender? Like,
That's also a no.
to be taken serious.
That's also a no. Nah.
Yeah, you guys are.
They're already taken serious. What are you talking about?
You the only person on the show that take him serious, Dub.
Damn.
No, I like Miami.
I think
as well.
Dell. Yeah, I
like
think
Miami.
Dell.
No,
I
in
think
the
I like
playoffs.
Miami.
In the playoffs. Not
Yeah.
them as a team in
I
the
think you're
playoffs.
the-
Who are they beating?
You're the only person that.
Are they beat-
I already told you. I said that I said the only team that I'm really scared of is a Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. Other than that,
You just
Get
got
out of that
zapped.
bottle of Hennessy and Remy
You
Martin.
ju-
You know the Bucks are about to wipe
Yo,
them all
Shaq,
up in the-
Shaq,
I don't
seriously,
care
though,
about
can you
that
stop
last
bringing
game.
No,
up that
ser-
they lost to the Pacers, though, Shaq? Stop doing
yeah,
that.
please stop blaming.
That means
bringing that up.
nothing in this
Okay.
argument,
Who did,
bro.
okay. But who did they lose to in the playoffs last year?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
Dub. That was a mean COVID cough right there.
No, I mean, what do you want me to say? I can't change history, but we have a different team than we do. We have a different team now than we did
That's a
last year.
fact.
So you can't go off of, what did y'all do last year? No, it's a completely different team. We're a way better team this year than we was last year, and that's facts.
I guarantee you guys, if Ben comes back, you don't beat the Sixers. You're not
Yes,
beating
we
the
are.
Bucks. You're not beating the Nets. You're not beating the Bulls.
Yo, Shaq. Speaking of the Nets,
I think they're beating the Bulls in 5 games, bro.
We're beating the
Okay.
Bulls.
In the playoffs,
Okay.
I think they're getting Bulls out of there in 5.
Okay. This
Jimmy
is all
Butler wanna
speculation,
beat them
so
in the
I can.
playoffs.
Okay, so I'm saying that won't happen.
That's fine.
What's your question, Ron?
I was just gonna say, speaking of the Nets, since they're not on the dock, the precious dock, Shaq, do you still have them in the playing game?
They're about to get the first round draft pick. They're about to get the overall pick.
All right. Let's
Yo, I can't have fun.
Bro, I told y'all, you and Ron, since y'all last soliloquy after and y'all can't, I don't go here with y'all. Nope. I
honestly feel like they're like what I originally said, they're fourth or fifth if Kyrie doesn't come back.
Wait.
I want Kyrie to come back. I do not want Kevin Durant to go down without two superstars.
Yo, Shaq, they're about to draft Chet.
I don't know what it's like for Kevin Durant to not play with two superstars, but I don't want to see it. Actually, I do know what it's like for him not to play with two superstars, and it gets nasty every single time. So I don't want that for Dale. I don't want that for KD. He needs his super team. KD loves the Thanos position. He has Kyrie, who is currently battling off the court issues. And
that's not off the court issues, but continue your soliloquy because it sounds like Dub talking about Shaq.
I actually want to ask Euroandhesi this, but I don't want to sit here and debate it for 20 minutes because I know people are going to want to talk about this. I just want to hear his thoughts.
So who can't comment on this, JD?
I don't want this to turn into a debate because we've debated this so many times. I just want to hear his thoughts on Kevin Durant going to the Golden State Warriors. I just want to hear your thoughts.
I ain't tripping. Do what you do.
All right. And we'll leave it at that.
And that's fair. But that's not the question you should have asked him.
Okay, go ahead.
The question you should have asked him is, in the last 40 years, where do you rank KD's 2 rings that he won with Golden State with what do we call this? What would Dub call this? Importance to I don't know what.
Yeah, what is I don't know, man. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to start like comparing rings because I don't know. I think, and this is where I fault KD or at least the media surrounding that move, because that's when everybody start comparing and putting asterisks next to like championships and stuff like that. And now, that gives like the lane for LeBron saying that the bubble ring is the toughest ring in history and all that stuff. And I'm just like, fam, what are we talking about? At the end of the day, it's the toughest competition. Like you're only going to be able to like compete against the teams that are currently like in your time, in your season, who you're facing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to matter.
1000%. But if I'm cutting the grass and I put on a really sharp blade, it's going to be a lot easier to cut that grass that time than any other time.
That just means your team was better. Like that don't mean the ring is less worth because you got like a goon squad. You know what I mean? Like that don't mean nothing.
Okay.
Shaq don't see that though. Shaq is basically just saying,
I would never see competition because that's what sport is. It's a competition, correct or no?
Yeah.
So let's take the moral angle. KD, you literally just lost to this team.
He's going. Here it is.
Whether you decide to go there or not, that's fine. That's fine. You decided that you were going to go there. But of course there's going to be an asterisk. It's no way I can hold your ring. I'm not saying there's an asterisk in the book. I'm saying on a moral compass, the asterisk is there. Because every time LeBron went to a super team, he still had competition, regardless of what you say. And his third option was never a super player. He just wasn't. These are facts.
My question to
you. Wait, Shaq.
My question to you is, Shaq.
D Wade and Bosh weren't super players.
I don't feel like Bosh was a super player, and I feel like Wade was declining.
Hold up, Dale. Shaq, if LeBron four-peated on Miami,
why would LeBron leave why would LeBron leave if D Wade wasn't declining?
LeBron did leave because D Wade was declining.
He did or he didn't?
LeBron left because D Wade was declining.
So I say that, and Dale tries to laugh me off stage.
Not Dale.
Euroandhesi, you had a chuckle there too.
No, I didn't. I made a face because I don't think D Wade was declining, and I don't think he left him because he was declining.
Nothing to them about this, and even to the Miami fan. They lost in the finals. They got beaten by a better
Bosh being an all-star is a man-made. It's just the same way Draymond was an all-star when all 4 of them got it. It was players that played better than Draymond that deserved to be an all-star over Draymond. You remember that year? When KD, Clay, Draymond, and KD all made the all-star game? And there were clearly players that were leaps and bounds. Wait.
You cannot say nothing about anybody Kevin Durant played with.
Listen. What do you mean?
What?
That is talent. That is facts. That is
You
facts.
You think Klay Thompson at his peak is better than like Chris Bosh at his peak?
I feel like his impact to the game is way better than Chris Bosh on the Miami Heat. Klay Thompson's impact is on. Let's move on.
Yo, he's on to something. But with that being
said, no way in
Of
hell
course
it's even
he's
close.
No. I do think.
What is he on to?
I do think Klay Thompson's impact was bigger than Chris Bosh's. But
okay, but what does that mean? His impact is bigger.
Klay Thompson's impact is up there with Scottie Pippen.
What does it
That's
mean?
what I'm trying to let you know.
This is what
And then you get Kevin Durant. You add Kevin Durant to Klay Thompson's impact is up there with Scottie Pippen's, and then you add Kevin Durant.
Yo,
right, this is what I did not.
Euroandhesi, you didn't want to comment on Kevin Durant. You want me to?
No, I don't actually want you to do this because I didn't want to do this. I just wanted to ask him a question.
Because as y'all can see, I'm on demon mode this episode.
You put the hoodie up. All right, let's move on. Let's move
Tuck your
on.
dreads in.
I got you, dog.
Let's move on to Care or Don't Care. This is where I'm going to read off some headlines around the NBA. You're going to tell me if you care or you don't care. If you care, we're going to talk on it. So the first one we got is NBA and FIBA in talks for the creation of NBA Europe.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I really
I'm going to the. I want the spicy topics.
I care, but I hate it. But we don't have to talk about it.
No. Touch on it really quick.
I don't want
to
to
go further.
Yeah, real quick.
I want to hear what your thoughts are on it.
I don't like the CEO that they're going to put in place.
Who is it?
See.
Who is
probably even know him if
who's the CEO?
What? Yeah, who's the CEO and why don't you like
Jordy Bertimo or Bertomeo?
Oh, it is Jordy? Oh, okay.
Can we please move on? Can we please not talk about this?
I want to hear. I want to hear his reason. I want to hear his reason.
JD, we can't. JD.
Conflict interest. Let's move it on. My bad, bro. I want to try to hit you up.
Avery Bradley recorded.
No, you good.
Avery Bradley recorded 0 countable stats on Friday, becoming the 11th player in NBA history to record 0 stats in at least 20 minutes played.
Dub cares. Go ahead, Dub.
I don't really care like that.
Okay.
I just think that I don't really care like that.
He doesn't play defense.
All right. Kawhi Leonard Culture Jam. Thoughts?
Just do what you want right now, Kawhi. You rapping. Nobody's gonna say nothing. Everybody's gonna laugh because you don't speak.
I don't think Kawhi's rapping. I just think he's producing.
Just produced it, yeah, or co-produced.
And it's fire. Anybody can make a culture jam if they got the right resources. It's like DJ.
But
Khaled.
I heard the clip of him rapping though.
Oh, I didn't hear
Did y'all listen to the tracks? Though it's only 7 tracks.
Oh, I just heard the clip of him rapping. I thought I sent it in the chat.
I don't think you did.
You gotta send it.
Yeah. I heard the clip of him rapping.
Send it.
So that
got you.
And everybody's gonna laugh and stuff.
I'm looking at the track list.
Rapper.
There's no he's not listed as a rapper unless he got like a rapper name.
He's listed as the co-executive producer, I believe.
Oh yeah,
there's no words.
Like 8 words.
I think Kawhi dropped some bars.
Since we're on this, can we name the top 3 biggest rappers and the top 3 weakest rapper in NBA
I got
history?
Kawhi Leonard number 1. I got Dame Lillard
could do that,
number
JD,
2.
But you see Kawhi's hurt, he's chilling, not playing, he's rapping, right? We can't play flag football and the world goes crazy.
He's injured.
Oh, okay.
He's not unvaccinated.
Hell, what?
Okay.
LeBron, thank you for zapping that take off the stage. What was that, Dale?
No, I'm gonna tell you what it was. If everything another player is doing, but not playing basketball, it's all cool. No matter what it is, it's all cool.
That's not true. We literally, that's not true. Any person that gets involved in anything, we talk about it on the show.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's always a different feel whenever it's a Kyrie Irving doing other things that you guys don't like. Because I don't like the fact that, like, what just happened? What did we just talk
he's
about?
just
Other than
uneducated in everything that he does. Not everything, but a lot.
If the shoes,
not a lot, but
if the
Jack,
roles
you
were
just
switched,
try to just go off on Kyrie and said it's off court issue. Dub had a standing applause for you. And Ron just stopped nodding about it.
Yo, Kawhi's had off the court issues too.
I stopped.
If the roles were switched, I would give Kawhi the same.
We killed Kawhi. We killed Kawhi a few times.
If the roles were switched,
no. The only time we killed him,
ass
which I hear you backtracking about him being top 10, and lately I hear you've been dwindling on that take.
No, Dale, we killed him when his uncle got involved and all that stuff came out with Jerry West. What are you talking? We literally killed him, Dale.
His uncle, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. The uncle thing.
Dale,
I don't know what
Dale,
you're talking about.
It's like we have these episodes and you don't remember we killed Kawhi when the text messages came out?
What was the text message?
About him going to the Clippers?
I honestly, I swear to you, I do not remember. I don't. I swear to you.
It was like one of the biggest stories in the NBA at the beginning of last season when we first started Players' Choice.
Can't wait to talk. I was on.
Nobody else heard this show. Heard of this?
No, I remember it vaguely, but I don't know details though.
Yeah.
I don't remember
we probably
discussing
did, bro, but I don't remember. I don't.
When he basically wanted incentives, his uncle did for him to sign.
I remember.
Private jet.
I remember the incentive talks. I do remember.
Okay, and we killed him then. It wasn't, and we had nothing to say about Kyrie at that point other than
Shaq. Listen,
Kyrie,
you're not understanding my point.
You started the season. Congratulations.
We've never.
Let's make it to the All-Star break.
Anything comes out with Kyrie in any different light, I've never heard you and Ron just be like,
no,
okay, I swear to you, and that's what it is.
Can we make a
football? That was a problem.
Can we make a
goal? What's the good light that Kyrie has had? Like when have we been able to praise Kyrie over the last 6 months?
I don't think Kyrie's doing anything wrong right now, and I need y'all to make me believe that he's doing something wrong.
No, but here's what I'm saying.
Dale, it's no way that you can say that Ben Simmons should take the mental health not to lose $200,000. All of that money, these are your words in the Instagram group, which if you aren't in our Instagram DMs or our Telegram DMs, it's the place to be 24/7. I'm telling you, it's nonstop takes. Anyways, you cannot say that Ben Simmons
that guy over
should
there
not.
Always.
Ben Simmons should not turn. You said that he should show up to get his money. Correct?
Right.
I don't think I need to say anything else.
Kyrie doesn't want something injected in his body. It's a difference.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. He said he doesn't care about the vaccination. He said he's indifferent about it. That means I could or could not.
Or I couldn't, but it's still his body. That's still the main thing.
Then why do so he got 200? Okay, Dale. He has $200 million. Why don't he just go figure out what's in the vaccine? I'm pretty sure he could figure it out.
Yo, can we?
And then once you figure it out, you make once you figure it out, Kyrie, you make your stance on if you're gonna play the season or not. You have the resources to go figure out everything. What do you mean? Wow. If you're that gun ho about what's going to go into your body, wouldn't you do the research on it? JD, am I wrong here? When I'm right, I'm right.
Wow.
Yo, can we make a goal for next
episode the whole time?
He's
been a scientist with these conspiracy theories.
Can the next episode? Can we just leave Kyrie out?
Dub, have you been here long?
No way, Dub.
Dub, that's like asking if we could leave you out of this, out of the episode. That wouldn't be much fun.
Go ahead.
First off, and second off, I'm trying to get back to the rappers.
I don't.
Oh wait,
Kawhi, Dame, Shaq.
Kawhi. Oh, you guys are mad. This is a nasty list already.
Tony
Parker is Tony Parker. The worst is Tony Parker.
Yes, Kobe is also pretty bad.
Kobe's probably number 2.
Rest in peace was terrible. He had a verse with Montel Jordan that I never want to hear again in my life.
And I feel like LeBron and KD both had a song, and I feel like
that wasn't terrible. That wasn't on the same level as that Kobe.
It wasn't, but
kick in the door verse. That was crazy.
Max Kellerman's a better rapper than
all of them. I give Max that.
Yeah, all the worst. Oh, but okay. But now let's get to the best. Dame is number. Tony Parker, Kobe, and who's the third?
Kawhi Leonard.
I got
or LeBron
James. Bars.
Or LeBron.
Or KD.
All right.
I just heard KD rapping on different songs. That's why.
What about Lonzo?
Lonzo
is one of the best rappers in the NBA.
So?
1,000%. He's not better than Dame. He's probably 2 though.
I don't know if you heard this.
He ain't better than Miles Bridges.
Hey, Anthony Edwards.
Miles Bridges is fire too. Yeah, so Zoe's on the positive. He's not on the negative. Miles Bridges do got bars, but I think Zoe do too. Because this ZO2 song was fire. Every song he comes out with is like catchy, future-ish, like nice little hook, nice little vibe. But Miles Bridges be like in his bag. I'll be like, they finna. You getting all this off in the off season?
Wait, don't play music on the show.
I'm not playing it.
Okay, I thought you were about to play.
Never in life.
Marvin Bagley's not bad either.
Marvin's all right.
I don't think Shumper's better than Lonzo.
Yeah, while we listen to all these guys, Shaq is the only multi-platinum selling artist, though.
I mean, Shaq
and his compilation album is better than Culture Jam because he had everybody. He had Biggie on it. He got a Biggie verse.
He definitely had Biggie. He does have a Biggie.
I'm not mad at it. But I feel like that's like a stat thing because if I had to look at Shaq's bars, I'm not choosing Shaq over Dame.
Okay.
How about what's her name singing?
Victor Oladipo. He's an amazing singer. Victor Oladipo's an amazing singer.
No, he for sure is.
All right, we're off the singing in Kawhi Leonard. Carmelo Anthony passes Moses Malone for 9th most scored points in NBA history tonight.
Respect,
Shaq.
I care. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's a huge feat. Anybody should be proud of that.
The Phoenix Suns.
A little empty status, but
come on.
Oh my God.
That's my parameter. That's my thing. I'm
Mellow. Don't do that. Ouch.
Mellow. Oh my God. It's kicked in, hasn't it? Oh man.
Phoenix Suns responded. God, I am so sorry. Spotify, Apple, headphone users.
Yeah, if you're driving in your car and LeBron's just responsible for your car accident.
Call the cops on him.
Yes, and send the invoice to L.
No, I'm bigging up Carmelo.
Yeah,
I don't
but
care what you got it. Mello. Okay, you and Rail can take this Carmelo train straight to hell, and you guys can have fun down there. Okay, all right. Me, Dale, and everybody else that loves Carmelo will sit here and happily praise Carmelo for.
Why are you saying Mello though? I don't get it.
It's an inside joke.
It's an inside Ron, and the fact that Ron can't explain that inside joke is even nastier because I know it. And if he tried to explain that right now, you guys
would not even all of that. It's not even all of that.
Okay, then explain the Mello.
The same thing as
Okay.
Wait, no.
Wait, Mello is completed.
Let Dub try to explain LeBron's inside joke.
How is Dub?
What'd you say?
He's going to say somebody's inside joke.
He says this.
Now,
but you just tried to. You said it's the same as Byrie.
Wait,
I know why
because I assumed it was
the Byrie is
someone's inside joke.
Wait, isn't it Byrie?
Simple. Yes, the Byrie is
Byrie.
Simple.
It's Byrie.
No, it's Byrie.
Jack,
no, it's Byrie. Are you okay?
Before LeBron says anything, is this safe?
Because maybe
it is 1000%. This is like schoolhouse stuff.
The Carmelo is simple. All right. Well, it's not simple. Like, on the West Coast, if you got handles, we'll say you got handlebars, Oh, he got handlebars. He got a handle. He got bars. He got bars. He can dribble. Mello.
Which leads us to our next topic. Carmelo has way better handles. Carmelo has way better handles than Kevin Durant. Now that we're on the subject.
Can we get off the subject?
Mello.
Dating back from episode 40.
Dale doesn't even want to comment. The Phoenix Suns responded to potential investigation denying racism and sexism. What is going on, Phoenix?
We'll find out soon.
Arizona, man.
Right. I can't speak until that whatever come out. We'll find out soon.
Yeah, that's the
Shaq, you went to ASU. What's going on down there in Phoenix?
I don't like to comment on things like Dale said until it actually comes out. This is some pretty crazy allegations. They haven't came out with the allegations, but potential allegations.
They're gonna run some story at like ESPN or something, I think. So I just hate the like the day and age that we're in with this media stuff. It is everything's leaking. It is wild.
What you mean they're coming out with a story? Are they talking about some stuff that happened or something that's currently going on
with the owner?
So yeah, it sounds like because we don't know much. It sounds almost like it's going to be some Donald Sterling type stuff.
Like a whistle blow.
No.
But then the owner, that is the owner of the team, has the power to say, hey, put out this post on IG, vehemently denying all of this. So it's like, who are we supposed to believe?
Yeah, this is about to
Guess we got to wait till the evidence come out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Okay.
What if it just never comes out?
Yeah, right. It's for sure coming out. Everything comes out.
This is about to
You
be
want to
so
over or
nasty.
under? I think it may not come out.
Really? I think it for sure comes out.
Over
I
and
feel
under,
like it would have came out.
I give it 8-9 days.
They might still be finishing it up.
8-9 days is a long time. I thought we were talking about in the next week. 8-9 days.
It will get published.
8-9 days is an extra date in a week.
I think it gets published.
And I also said it never comes out, so it doesn't matter if it comes out in 8-9 days.
And then before we get to this next topic, hey, Euroandhesi, what day of the week does a week start on?
Depends where you live. If you live in the Middle East, it's Sunday.
Yo, this is my favorite guest so far on this show. Yo, I'm talking about he's taking
every about where we live, the States.
Every question.
About in the States.
I'm talking about worldwide, just philosophy.
Monday.
Okay, these next two.
Shaq, what he said, I understand because I lived in Israel, and it for sure.
1,000.
It for sure begins on Sunday in Israel. Like that's why. But where we from the States is Monday, right?
For sure.
These next two topics come from NBA County on Instagram.
That was random as hell, man.
No, well, it's not random player's choice, I promise.
It's not as random as this. It's not as random as this, Euroandhesi. Is Harry Potter a sports movie?
Is Harry Potter a sports movie?
I literally seen Quidditch on ESPN. I literally just seen it. Literally. And I said
that's the one
you're going to down that hill.
No comment, man.
Yo, and while we're here, Euroandhesi, anytime that you have time during the week, you are more than welcome to join any episode that you feel fit.
Listen, man, put the bat signal up and I'm there, bro.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out who I like you more than right now. If I had a player's choice power ranking,
you'll be number one. Well, no. You won't be. You'll probably be two because my favorite number one became a permanent guest and is Dub. But you'll probably.
Oh, we talking about guests or current people?
I give you my
all-time power ranking, including guests and
don't believe that. That's how you stroke somebody's ego so he can keep.
I don't stroke
my top. No, Shaq. Don't. I don't want to do that. I want you to rank everyone that's sitting up here right now, 1 through 6.
Right now, I mean, they were going to be over a lot of our guests. Well, Laurent's for sure 1, and then I'm going Euroandhesi 2. I'm going Dale 3, and the Dale minions both for 4 and 5 interchangeable. Dale, you know how you can't make the decision between D-Book and Jason Tatum? I'm like that with these two. I don't know who deserves to be last.
Yo.
And Dub, that's nasty because Jordan gives no takes, but gives amazing Dale commentary.
You know how much that hurts? Because when I was playing basketball, I was last off the bench, so I'm just last always.
Yo,
I don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe in Dale's, I'm sure he'll have you. I don't know.
No, it's fair. I get why you said what you said. NBA County.
Ron is last on mine for sure.
Yo, JD, can I please get some ad-libs, please? Maybe you help big me up too.
What do you?
One of these episodes. We'll talk about it off here.
I'll go.
You want me to big you up?
Yes.
Why?
Thank you, Dale.
So I can climb up Dale's list. Maybe.
Because I thought you were talking to me, JD.
I got him. I'll try and help.
I'm not gonna rank Bash because he's just got it like he's a guest. It doesn't. But I did this ranking last year. I'll go Shaq first, JD, Dub, Ron.
Okay, moving on. These next two are from.
Wait, the chat said Ron's takes are terrible. I didn't think that Ron's takes were so terrible. And Ron, that was only one person. I'm not going to set the whole chat.
That. One person said that.
1 out of 100.
It was only
1 out of 100.
Hey, yo, Jer, follow me on Instagram.
1% of the chat.
I swear to God, I won't follow you back. now, how about that for a terrible take?
All right.
Wait, who has the worst takes out of Dub?
I'm gonna follow
Dub
you back,
and Ron.
Follow me.
Shaq, I'm not gonna hold you. I think you have the worst takes.
Really? You want to do it? You want to do a debate right now? Let's debate right now. But I'm prepared for a debate right now. We used to call this players' court on the show before you got here.
This is the thing. You're a good talker.
That was good too.
You're a great talker. You're a great talker.
Mm-hmm.
but your takes are terrible.
How can you say Shaq is overrated, but Luka Doncic isn't?
Everybody has their takes that are bad. I'm not saying I have takes that are bad, and you gotta accept that. I know that take is hot, but I'm not gonna take it back.
Yo, time out.
What do you want to debate?
Everybody's saying Mike.
Really quick, because I'm sorry that I missed this literally an hour ago. But Jamal, if you're still in here, or if you listen to this on audio platform, thank you so much for sending us $5 supporting the show. Amazing.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Email.
Thanks, my guy.
Yo,
come on, Dub. We used to have players court on here. We can set it up for next episode.
Luka's not overrated. He has
no.
We've beaten that.
Give them to a topic right now, and they battle it out for, let's say, 45 seconds.
Ooh, Shaq and Dub.
Yes, please.
Can we get through these last couple care or don't care, and then we can do it?
Yeah.
All right,
we can begin the episode tomorrow with players court. In Dub, I know you're new to the show. You just joined.
Today we was talking about.
Ironically,
today we was talking about Miami Heat, and what did you do? You shifted away.
What did I do?
That. You didn't finish it.
I mean, that's kind of biased. You're a Heat guy. Like, I don't have any. You got zapped out the playoffs. So what else do I need to say about that? It wasn't even competitive.
We'll make sure that it's a fair and
what can we
game.
argue with that?
Like Shaq said, we'll do it on another episode. We'll start
I just want to get this off.
I just want.
I'll do it right now. I'm fine. We'll see what we disagree.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Dub.
Oh, let's talk about the 2007.
Before you. That's nasty, Dub. Before you were on TikTok and you were just, I don't know where you were. You didn't have an IG. You weren't on TikTok.
You was at the club.
You didn't have a Twitch.
YouTube. So it's a crazy story.
Back when you were shaking that bum in the club, we used to have a segment called Players Court, where me and Dale would go toe.
Actually, it's a crazy story. He was
right. He's really about to tell his story.
You can get it off if you want to. I'm just trying to let the chat know.
See, I just finally got an iPhone and
Dub
I don't want to hear Dub's backstory at all.
All right, y'all don't have to. I'll tell a different day. A different day.
No.
No, go watch the old episodes of Player's Choice. They're so drastically different than what's going on now.
Okay. These next two are from NBA County on Instagram. First one is when the Nets made the James Harden trade, they saw Harden as a necessity. Nets knew they couldn't count on Kyrie.
Jared May said, Ron, I can definitely debate better takes than Just a straight call out. Does Jared want to come on the show one of these days?
No.
Trying to get on there?
Jared, come to Clubhouse tomorrow. All right. Listen. 8 o'clock Eastern time. You bring your monkey ass to Clubhouse. Me and Dub, and you send me whatever topic you want.
I'll be late.
We'll take that topic. All right, you'll be late. I'll be early. All right, you choose the topic. We'll debate it. All right.
And when I show up, please tell me who wins that.
Okay.
I'm so happy I'm so calm today.
This next one, ESPN analyst and former NBA player Jay Williams admits he has received numerous death threats for defending Kyrie Irving.
Don't care.
Oh my God!
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Is revolting right now.
Go ahead.
You know what's crazy? I feel like everybody was like, "Yo, Jay Williams, you know, finally we got somebody with some sense on like these airwaves." And then he said some crazy stuff about like, yeah, where he like leaked like text messages or something. Like he said something that was like said in private and he put it out or whatever. And then KD came back and like,
it wasn't text messages. It was
whatever it was.
Apparently in passing at some party. He said that he heard.
And Kevin Durant 100% said that.
It was something about being compared to Giannis.
Yeah, don't compare me to that guy. And ever since then, everybody was like, yo, Jay, that was, bro, what are you doing? And I feel like he's been catching heat for whatever he's saying now, you know what I mean? And anytime he touches like a topip that's a little bit spicy, he's getting it no matter what his position is.
I guarantee you.
I've gotten death threats on TikTok, first off, and I don't come on the show and talk about it. I don't know. Jason Williams is such the type of person to where if this or Jay Williams, this happens to all analysts, but he goes out of his way to bring it up.
I just care because I feel as if, you know, fans and people who just watch things in general, like y'all really need to chill out. Like these are
Not
just
the TikTok guys.
the TikTok guys especially.
Oh,
They
the
need
TikTok guys.
yo, they
That's
need
mental
to
health for
chill.
your ass.
Bro, they need to
Yo, the
chill.
comment today.
Mental health practice.
These people
mental health
Instead
push-ups.
instead of commenting on Luca or Trey, they're roasting my eyebrows.
Yeah, bro, they need to chill out. Like, no, I mean,
goddamn, I got a
that's
unibrow.
like-
Come on.
was funny. That was
Bro,
funny.
that's like a clan of fifth graders. They're gonna go for the jugular every time.
Every time.
But
Yeah, you
I
can't
would
win.
rather-
You can't win the war
I
against
would
them.
rather be roasted by a 30-year-old man than somebody in elementary school or middle school.
Wait. Who do we say a baboon with a sword versus 30,000 cockroaches or
No,
30,000 Twitter comments? Which one's worse for your health? I don't think you recover from those comments. 30,000 hate comments from TikToks, you are going under, my friend.
30,000 is insane. That is an astronomical number. Oh my God. Okay.
I asked Laurent when we were on the phone yesterday, I said, Laurent, what was the worst TikTok comment that stuck with you? And he was like, there were a few. And I'm like, we all have those few where it was like, damn, I
so
want to
happy I
comment
don't
back.
see those.
They
Yeah,
get
I don't-
disgusting on TikTok.
I don't read through the ones that have hundreds of comments, but sometimes there's a few, that's got like 10 to 20 comments, and I'll read through them, just see what people are saying. And then I
Shout
saw
out
myself
everybody
getting
on
roasted. So,
TikTok.
all right, the last one is about the unbeaten teams thus far, but most notably the Charlotte Hornets. This is their first 3-0 start in franchise.
Don't care.
Don't care at all.
But I told you that the Bulls were going to Bulls this year.
All right, let's get into this next one, and then we'll get into viewer submitted topics. Which rookies have impressed you the most thus far?
Not one.
Don't care.
That's not a
Yo, what do you mean?
That's my answer.
Don't
Literally
care.
not one. Not
What do you
one.
mean?
not one rookie, really?
Yo, it's been 3 rookies that have all balled out so far.
Mitchell,
Name
You
one.
guys just, I wasn't even going to mention Duarte, but he needs to be mentioned for a fact.
Mhm.
Go
For
ahead,
a
tell me.
fact. Mitchell for sure. I was just watching him play earlier. Yo, he was.
Oh yeah, Davion Mitchell. Yeah, man.
Davion was balling. I'm hearing sacks, so that's
Like
that's
defense,
a local
I
channel.
said
No.
defense, but I'm surprised he could score like he does.
That's what I'm saying. Today he had 17 at half, and he went 7 for 10. Davion got game, and I was trying to say he was too small. I was trying to say he was this, he was that. I was saying that the Kings should have drafted this. I was talking to all my friends out here like, yo, y'all Kings blew it. Y'all should have did this and this. No, that was a phenomenal pick, and Davion got game. Secondly, Scotty Barnes. What's up, Doug?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. He's
Yes,
balling.
Scotty Barnes is a problem, and I try to tell you
Not
guys.
one.
All right.
Can't wait till the next topic.
Scotty Barnes is a issue. Okay. 23 and 13 the other night. He's a problem. And
He went to Florida State, right?
Yeah. Just wait. Hey, you'll see. And
No, I'm not. I'm just saying right now, none ain't really honestly caught my eyes.
Well,
Some
I mean,
did it
if you're in your first 3 games, if you score 23 and 13, that's not impressive.
I'm finding it out right now when you told me.
Okay, well,
That's my point.
And then last but not least, Jalen Green.
Mhm.
Tonight.
I actually, you know what's crazy? I actually been paying attention to him and continue on his train.
A 30 ball tonight.
Jalen Green had 30 tonight.
Yes, he had 30 tonight.
I like that dude. I like that dude, man.
He had 30
I think
tonight.
he's playing better than Jason Tatum.
He shot 8 for 10 from 3. Yeah,
Nah, don't say that.
Yo, let me ask you about Jason Tatum though. Like, do you think he can like turn it up some more? Like, do you? I feel like when I look at him, he's like playing at like 75%. Like he's too like chill, like almost like a Tracy McGrady vibe. But I just feel like that was who Tracy McGrady was, and with Jason Tatum, I just feel like he's chilling.
Tatum had 30 on horrible shooting percentage, chat. And here's the thing about Jason Tatum. I love Jason Tatum. Like, I love his game. I don't like his game.
Hold on, Shaq. You just said he had a horrible shooting
Why
percentage
can I never?
tonight?
What?
He
Yeah,
was
what
12
did
for
he shoot?
24,
He shot
bro.
50%.
And what else? No, from 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
And since when is 50% the barometer for a good shooting night?
That's pretty good field goal
Shaq,
percentage,
what?
is it not?
What? It's
Okay.
50,
MJ,
40,
If you were
90.
50,
It's
if you were
50,
50%
90.
anywhere, if you were 50% anywhere in your life, you would kill yourself.
Shaq,
Shaq,
would
don't
you?
do this, Shaq.
Shaq,
Shaq, don't
if
do this,
you
Shaq.
if you
I feel
played
like
a game
50%.
and you shot 50% from the field, you're not happy about that night?
Nope.
What if every game you shot 50%?
I wouldn't be happy.
You're kidding me.
Shaq
I
doesn't
feel
like
that.
the
I
50,
feel
40,
that.
90 club.
Go look at my overseas stats. I guarantee you all of my percentages of every year probably been over 50%.
I feel that, Jack.
Shaq
I had the
doesn't
same
like the
That's
mentality
just
when I
me.
played.
I mean, this is the parameter that we have to hold it to, which is fine. I get it. That's the game that we play. 50% is the benchmark. That's a guy getting off. He can shoot 40 shots, and as long as he makes 20 and they barely win or barely lose, he gets no blame.
I can't believe y'all let him get this off, but continue.
Is 24 shots
I'm
high
with that.
volume?
I'm with that.
Why are you
I
guys
understand
with that?
50%, 9 for 18, 7 for 14, 6 for 12, 5 for 10 is still nasty.
So the
but okay,
Flash,
5 for
when we
10 I can
Flash,
get
for a
behind.
guard, for a
50%.
guard to shoot 50%, bro, that's exceptionally well, bro.
Yeah.
I understand if you was talking about a big right now, but for a guard,
No,
bro,
I'm
that's
saying a
exceptionally
high volume shooting guard.
If I can count on my guard to come
What did
down
he
the
go from
floor
3? What did he go from 3?
every 1 out of 2 possessions and get me a bucket, I'm taking that.
Out of every
Thank you.
perimeter player in the league,
On a losing
Hold up.
play-in
Hold up,
team,
Shaq.
you're
out
taking
of
that.
every perimeter player in the league, how many shoots above 50%?
No, I'm letting you know how many are high volume. Bradley Bill's high volume. He didn't shoot over 50%, and you guys will say that you guys don't give him credit for shit.
It don't mean he's not a good scorer.
You said Bradley Beal literally had one of the most overrated seasons in the history of life, and he was high volume.
Don't
he
put
did
words
what?
into my mouth. I said that you cannot build a championship team around Bradley Beal, which is why.
And
he
you
was
cannot build a
overrated.
championship team around Jason Tatum.
But we're not
Next.
talking about that. We are talking about 50%. That's what we're talking about.
50%. So if you shot 30 shots a night, Kevin Durant shoots better than that.
And if you hit 15 of those shots, that's a good night. You had a good night.
Jack,
That's
okay,
a good night.
I have to know, what is good then? What is good?
Hold on, JD.
Anything above 50?
Why did you bring up the Rockets? Why did you say on the playing team?
But I didn't bring up I brought up the Celtics.
They brought up the Celtics.
That's the playing
You
team.
brought up the Celtics. You said on a playing team. You meant the
Jason
Celtics
Tatum,
or the team he played against?
The Celtics.
Oh, okay.
And I agree with Mars _1 up. True shooting field goal percentage is much more accurate than field goal percentage because it accounts for every single point.
Because every shot, of course. But his true shooting percentage tonight was what? 50%.
Yeah. Okay. No. I literally. Okay. Can somebody tell me what Bradley Beal shot from? Okay. Can somebody tell me what Bradley Beal shot from the field last season? Somebody.
It was around 48.
Somebody tell me. It was around
like
48. So that's
48.
close to 50%. Is Bradley Beal a high volume shooter?
Yes.
Which team finished better, the Celtics or the Wizards last year?
No, that doesn't count.
Okay.
That does not count. It doesn't count.
No, you literally said Bradley Beal had one of the most overrated. He shot 50%. If that's the holy grail,
you're putting words
you said he
into
was
my
the
mouth
most.
now.
He had one of the most overrated seasons in the history of life.
I said that he's overrated because people were saying that you could build a championship around him.
Gosh,
I said,
JD, where are you at when I need you to go
bring
and
it
get
up.
these TikToks?
Bring it up, JD.
Bro,
I
was trying to find the Shaq one. I couldn't find it.
Yo, please bring it up because now you're putting words into my mouth. I never said that. And you're all right. So people. So you're saying that 50% is not a good night, right? So what's your thoughts on Kobe?
What do you mean? What's my thoughts on Kobe?
Kobe's in your top 5, right?
Yeah, just
why is he in your top
1,000%?
Why is he in your top 5?
Because he's a winner. Because he's a winner. Is Jason Tatum? Don't
is
ever
Kobe
compare on this show against Jason Tatum and Kobe Bryant.
A good score? Is Kobe a good scorer in your eyes? Because I don't think he's never shot above 50%.
Extremely streaky. Extremely streaky.
Is he a good scorer?
What?
Is he a good scorer? That was my question.
He's streaky.
Is
being
he,
honest.
JD, look, the debate is JD. The debate is still happening. Look,
is he a
look at
good?
him go.
Is he a good scorer?
Are we
Is
being
he a
honest?
good
Is he
scorer?
is
You,
he
no,
streaky?
by your eyes, you have to say no.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
to-
because I don't come on these
say no.
shows and just say random things like, oh, scores are scores.
Nicotine can amplify feelings of depression and anxiety.
What do you got in the mic?
Yeah, what was that?
What was that? That distracted me. My bad. But no,
Heard
Shaq,
somebody
because
say
your whole
freshman, like
logic
somebody's
between
thoughts
this
is
50,
playing.
this whole logic between this 50% argument is
That was
not
JD thinking to himself right now.
How depressed and how much anxiety I have.
Nah, but your
Yo,
whole stance on this 50% argument is not okay because
No,
MJ
I
shot
can
50%.
no. I can say it's a fact that 50% is the barometer, but that's the barometer that you guys have created. And me as the same person as you are, I can sit here and say 50% doesn't cut it for me for anybody, especially a high volume shooter. It doesn't. It does not.
You know,
It does not.
a lot of high volume shooters don't even shoot 50%.
Like who?
Melo, Allen
And
Iverson.
what do I? How do I feel about Melo?
Allen Iverson.
Melo.
And I also don't feel like Iverson's better than James Harden, Kobe Bryant, MJ either.
Has James Harden ever shot above 50% in a year?
Let you know. In a
yeah,
year
please,
or career?
Shaq.
No, because career
Shaq,
subjective.
Kobe
And
Bryant is high
nobody,
volume.
no guard probably has shot closer to 60 or 70%. I feel like Budakuya
Kobe's high
said,
volume
scores
and
are
Kobe's never-
scores.
And Kobe career is not 50%.
I don't.
He's high
Eric
volume.
Snow,
there
Eric
are
Snow
people
was
that-
like
I already brought up
90%.
Kobe.
There are
One
people
for
that
one.
literally hate Kobe because of the way that he played basketball. There are people that literally hate Carmelo because of the way he played basketball.
Oh,
Right now, there
Melo.
are people that call James Harden selfish because of the way that he plays basketball. Russell Westbrook selfish because of the way Bradley Beal selfish because of the way he played basketball. I can say this about Jason Tatum and you guys not lose your shit over it. And that's 2 curse words.
For you, maybe.
We're not, listen, we're just not trying.
Jason
No, your
Tatum,
whole
Jason
stance on
Tatum
this-
is the most overrated player outside of Luka Doncic, and he only falls second to Luka.
Listen, if you want to
You guys overrate the hell out of him.
I'm fine with you saying that, but with you saying using that 50% argument, that 50% argument is not there.
And for you, is Kevin
think-
Durant high volume shooter?
Hmm.
Does he shoot well over 50% true shooting field goal percentage? And efficiency, he's probably one of the most efficient players in the history of the NBA. Kevin Durant.
I don't.
I
think-
love that about him. Giannis Antetokounmpo, probably one of the most efficient players in the NBA.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do
bring up
what?
Giannis,
Don't do-
because Giannis is more like a big man. So Giannis is always going to shoot above 50%.
Look at Dell going to work right now. I'm so distracted.
So what are we staying on this, or are we just going to let this die?
We
No,
don't
bro,
we
let
don't
this
have to
die.
stay on anything.
Y'all too crazy,
Let
bro.
this die. Okay,
I can
are
Dale,
we
I've
over
literally
rookies?
heard you Dale, I literally heard you put Luka over LeBron, but I don't think so. If we're crazy for this, then
No, you're
You
crazy
had-
for the 50%. Like that.
as
that
far
was
as what?
wild,
As
bro.
far as what? As far as what? Just because the media has told you your whole life
It's not
a
the
guy
media,
shoots
bro.
50%.
I play
Yes.
basketball as well, bro. I play
Okay,
it's
okay,
not the
but
media.
okay, so then
So-
why? So who convinced you that 50% was good?
The numbers. What you mean? I look at numbers. If I go into a game and I make half of my shots that I take, I'm happy with
So
that.
if you
outcome,
shoot
bro.
40 shots, so if you shoot 40 shots and you make 20, that's a good game.
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Yes, that's
And
a
that makes you,
phenomenal game.
even if your team's not winning, that makes you an amazing player. You should
Just-
still get all
okay,
that credit.
Why
not
are
a
you
context
changing
bend.
that-
That's
you're
not a
changing-
context bend.
huge
Yo,
context
let
bend.
me ask you, Shaq. Does it matter if you shoot like, let's say 10 of 20 versus 20 or 40?
1000%. I already said that. Like 5 of 10 versus.
But why does that matter if it's still 50%?
Because if you shoot 40 shots and your team is constantly losing and you're looked at as a scorer on that team, why would I say that you're this amazing player? Because I honestly feel like
But
any
that
player in the
wasn't the
NBA
question,
can
though,
go
bro.
shoot
That's
40
not the
shot and
question.
make 10.
All we were
Right.
talking
No,
about
that's
is numbers.
but that's what
it.
I'm saying. But that's
Okay.
what I'm
But
saying.
who does that?
That's
Okay.
my point. To
Oh,
the,
I
that's,
get your point now.
Who
I
goes
get your
out and
point.
puts up 40 a game?
I
no,
get Shaq
not a
point.
game, of course, but high volume shooters. Any high volume shooter. Dub killed Bradley Beal for not being on a good as team as other players and shooting high volume. And say he
Goodest.
can't build a championship team around Bradley Beal because of the team that he's on. But I do that about Luka and he loses his mind.
Nah, Luka.
It's something to look at.
Because Luka offers more.
It's something to
Luka
look at.
offers more than a Bradley Beal. He
Luka
offers something more
percentage
than
be
Bradley
terrible
Beal.
though. But what's the next topic?
All right. Viewer submitted questions or viewer submitted
I
topics.
love this. I love this segment. These
This
be my
one
favorite.
is from JTMJ in the Discord. Pick one to build around. You can only pick one player. SGA, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
This is tough.
LaMelo Ball. Simple.
SGA.
Very
I'm
easy
between-
for me.
Yeah, I'm
very
between
easy for me.
SGA and LaMelo. I'm with Euro and Dale. I like both of their picks.
Look, LaMelo's first, and I was gonna say this when we brought up the Hornets before this, but but I didn't. Hey, I didn't want to jump off the cliff and everybody.
But Ron, it wasn't even a list. It was just pick one.
No. I'm saying earlier when we brought up the
3-0.
Hornets being yeah. I was gonna go about LaMelo Rant. I was gonna go about LaMelo Rant last episode, and I'm glad I kept it to myself, and I'm gonna continue to keep that to myself. But
Henny on.
You want to hear how? Oh, my bad. Ron.
Remy Ron.
No, I'm just saying I believe LaMelo's like that, and I
You want to know?
LaMelo's a generational talent, and then I got De'Aaron Fox next.
LaMelo's not a generational talent, but
Yeah, I was about to say generational talent is crazy.
Hey, okay.
you want to know how
we gonna
nuts?
see.
Okay, all right, Ron, we will. You want to know
I
how
agree with that.
nuts-
I'll wait on that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I didn't choose Melo is because I don't think I've seen enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting on him. You know what I mean?
SGA's tough though. I really got love for
Laurent, I just want to bring something to your point. You want to know how nuts the media and narratives are? If you add Donovan Mitchell to this list, you guys would still be up here thinking he wouldn't be unanimously number one.
He wouldn't be.
I'm taking.
And that's crazy.
I would take Mitchell.
I would take Mitchell.
I would.
Dale?
He knows me very well. He knows I'm still staying LaMelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, LaMelo's potential.
Euro and Hezzy?
Yeah, no, I'm switching for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You going Mitchell?
He knows
that
wasn't meant for anyone but me.
But
he brought out the sniper. Put the red dot right on Dale's forehead.
Nah, Dale, I'm right here.
I'm just saying.
I'm right here
Let me
with
ask
you,
y'all,
Dale.
why y'all taking Mitchell to build a franchise?
I'm taking
around
Mitchell
over
over.
LaMelo?
I'm taking Mitchell to build a franchise over Jason Tatum and Devin Booker. I felt that way from the beginning, and it's nothing against Jason Tatum. It's the same way I would do it. Okay, so who would you build a franchise around? D Wade, Carmelo Anthony. Let's just start there.
No, wait. I need to hear this D Booker take though. Like, what makes you think?
I have to.
What does Mitchell have on Booker in terms of starting a franchise around him?
Besides not going to a championship.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Yeah.
You said
I thought you were talking. No, it's 100% interchangeable. I can just pick Donovan Mitchell. Okay. If you have your preference, but if I'm going based off of, they finished number 2 in the West. The Jazz finished number 1. I feel like I don't know. I really like Mitchell.
I do too.
So
I'm taking
Euro and
Lover
Hezzy,
D-Book
are you taking D Book over Jason Tatum?
Me?
Yeah. And then while we're here, do you feel like Jason Tatum or D Book, either one of them win a championship before their career is over?
My thing with Jason Tatum is like I don't believe in having like 2 identical players on opposite ends of the wing. Like I don't believe that. So I don't think Jason Tatum is even showing us what he can do. And on the flip side of that, I don't think Jaylen Brown is showing us what he can do because he needs that freedom that Jason Tatum is not giving him and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you talked about this. I have to ask now, who's more valuable to that Celtics team between Jaylen Brown and...
I think it's
the person that makes the decision to get rid of one of them.
I think it's the same.
And you can get something crazy in return.
Unless they're getting rid of one of them for a big or a dominant point. It got to be a big. It can't be like, who can you...
I'm trading Jaylen Brown.
Wait, what?
Wait, you traded Jaylen Brown?
Shaq.
Why?
Yeah, I want Jaylen Brown on a completely different roster than that Celtics team. Jason Tatum can have that roster.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just because
if I'm the Celtics, I'm trading whoever I can get more for. not who's the better fit, because both of them is, to me, identical almost. You know what I'm saying?
But just to confirm,
yeah,
Shaq, Jaylen Brown is more valuable than Jason Tatum on that team, yes?
No, I think it's 50-50. I'll go with the 50-50. I do like Jaylen Brown. I do like Jaylen Brown 100% better than Jason Tatum for sure.
So you're walking.
But as far as valuable,
He's walking back.
I never said anything about value. I said who's the better player. What are we talking about right now? Why would I say one is more valuable when they literally how? I don't feel like they're both playing guys on this team.
I don't think
they're both making the play.
I don't think he's walking nothing back. To be honest, I don't think he's walking anything back right now at all.
But I mean, now they're going to stand down, Dale. Thank you for that.
Better. All he's saying is the value to the team is the same, and I agree with that.
Yo, sick your dogs off of me.
Okay. Shout out to JTMJ. And by the way, chat, if you want to get viewer submitted topics up here, the easiest way to get these up here is to go join our Discord and go into the topics channel and send the topics there. You can obviously send them in IG and Twitter and stuff, but that is the most transparent, most easy visible place for us to find them and then add them to the show. This next one's from E-Money in Discord. Shout out E-Money. He's always
your friend Legend of Winning is in here. That's who we need in Players Court. Dale and Legend of Winning.
Dale versus Legend of Winning in Players Court. I'm waiting for that.
And then we can have the jury up here. Me, Dub, Euro, Ron, JD, you'll be the judge.
I feel like that would be too biased. We have to have unbiased.
I promise you I wouldn't be biased. I promise you I wouldn't be biased.
I know that we would go into it unbiased, but outsider looking in would think that there's
still
bias.
that makes it even funner. I feel like there's bias on all these reality TV shows, and that's essentially what it would be.
We would have to get Low to pick some people from his corner to join the
name me a show that isn't biased.
But Jay,
okay, I see what you're saying.
You know,
no, I would
give the next question, JD.
Like the judges in the court system.
I would give Low a fair squabble without a doubt.
So E-Money,
Dub, I don't know.
E-Money posted a start bench cut: James Harden, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow.
It is a tough one. This is
crazy
weird.
how I gotta walk. Crazy how I gotta walk back my walk back. Wow.
Oh, guys.
That aged terribly.
No, it didn't. That's up against.
Walking back, you walk back.
Shaq. Shaq, just don't answer this because we don't. I know you have ties. Okay, this just forks up.
That's
all right?
tough.
Yeah, forks
That's
up.
tough.
Come on.
Okay, let's. I don't know why James Harden is on there. That's like bias. Why isn't Kevin Durant on there? That's fair.
We can replace him.
No, we're not replacing
because like Harden, for sure. Harden.
I mean, Harden is definitely the same caliber player though as them.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he's playing underneath a caliber player that's better than him.
Oh, I see.
That's why it's like he has to take that back seat. So our eyes right now, according to Dub, he's fat and out of shape and needs to go on a diet. So it's like our viewing of him.
But when he was with Houston, our viewing of him was he can't get it done.
That's what everybody else is viewing. I always feel like he got dealt a terrible hand.
Every time
in the West.
I always was on that boat as well.
A lot of times, not every time.
I felt the year KD got hurt, they were supposed to beat the Warriors that year. That year, I don't think I'll forgive him and CP for.
Mm-hmm. Well, CP got hurt too, though, didn't he?
Yeah,
not that year.
I think CP.
Not when KD got hurt. Nope.
Yeah, when KD, because
is that the year they went up 3-1?
No, they were up 3-2, and the Warriors.
Then CP3 got hurt. Then the next year, KD was.
Yeah, that's tough. Okay, but everybody has that year, in my opinion, or some guys just have many years like that. So, like, the way that we hold James Harden and try to say he's a choke artist in the playoffs is some of the nastiest. Like,
I'm not saying all that.
Disgusting.
I'm not saying all that.
I'm starting Steph. I'm benching Giannis. I'm cutting James.
What if it was KD, Giannis, and Steph?
Giannis is gone. Yes, you know that. You know that. KD starts, bench Steph. Giannis is gone.
I'm not mad at any answer in that. Mm-hmm. Not a one. But Dale, if you were start benching Kobe, KD, and LeBron,
no one else gets to answer the question. You just keep reeling me in? That's what we're doing here.
I got the sniper out. I missed a few times. Yeah, I pulled the sniper back out. I missed a few shots, and
You traded it
I
in
feel like
for
I'm
a
a hit on
fishing
this
rod.
one. Yeah, no. You don't have to answer.
I'm gonna answer. I'm starting Kobe. I'm benching KD. I'm cutting Braun.
What about you, Euro?
Wait. No. Time out.
That's not the question JD asked.
No, I need to hear your top 10 now. Because now this is where
You've never heard his top 10?
No, I just want to rehear it. Because now this is where things get contradictory.
JD, can you ask your question again? Ron, you can take your camera off.
Euroandhesi.
What's up?
You got that start bench cut, KD, LeBron, Kobe?
Damn,
How
man.
you just
Kobe's gone.
Nah, Kobe not gone. Nah, I can't get Kobe out of there. I think that's tough, man. That's a wash, man. Whatever, like whoever, really. You gonna win some games.
I'm not mad at that either.
You're gonna win some games regardless, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
I'm
not cutting Kobe though.
Whoever.
This is that get Shaq math every time.
And no recency bias and nothing like that. You know what I mean?
No, I would cut KD.
Shaq knows that, but
I would cut KD in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't like the fact that you're comparing KD and Braun toe to toe.
But I can see why, as LeBron's career goes on and he has to play all of these. I'm not getting back into this, but
why
I can see why somebody would be exhausted with LeBron.
But we only have to compare one player to like the other two, right? So if I say I'm cutting Kobe, then I'm not comparing LeBron and KD. So you good with that?
No, I wouldn't cut Kobe. I feel like Kobe's uncuttable as well. No, I don't want you to. I just don't feel like, if I got to think about it, I feel like LeBron should get that nod for so many reasons over a KD, just like Kobe should get that nod over KD.
I'd give LeBron the nod over KD for sure.
The thing about Braun is you guys have Braun all in your top 5, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Okay.
So if Braun is in your top 5, when you do a start bench cut, how does all of a sudden KD insert? But KD's what, 3 for you, Dale?
Wait, hold on. This
KD's in my top 5.
Start bench cut.
Number 3.
Wait.
I'll never go that far, but Dale, you have convinced me of Kobe. Like, Kobe's creeping up on Braun in my top 5.
Kobe is second. Mike is first. So Ron, the angle you were trying to go with, but this is why start bench cut is always weird, because let's say what team has Kobe, right?
Yeah.
KD and Braun.
Right. This is why
I never look at the start bench cut like that, though.
I never look at it with the top 10 players.
I don't look at it like they're all on the same team. I feel like people who do that, that's kind of weird. I look at it as like, they're on like 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, them as a player.
Yeah.
You just
like in, neutral, out.
2 players. Like what 2 players?
I look at it as in, neutral, out.
Oh, okay, right.
In the beginning, I used to look at his teams.
Yeah, Mars Up is saying, I don't know how Kobe is top 5. I don't know how Kobe is not top 5. I feel like Kobe should be in everybody's top 5.
Let's get
I gotta bring it. What?
Let's get to
you don't know how Kobe is top 5.
This last viewer submitted topic.
Ridiculous.
Jack, I feel like this is gonna be interesting. This could go one of 2 ways. This is from Madden Champ 82 in the Discord. He said, "What would happen if you swapped Giannis with Ben Simmons last year?"
That was a great
question. With Giannis and Joel,
mm-hmm.
They would have steamrolled the league.
It wouldn't have been close. It would have been so easy.
It would be a steamroll.
I mean, it would have been a cakewalk. I'm talking about.
Especially,
you guys know what bully ball is? You guys know a game called bully ball?
Come on, man. They would have steamrolled the league.
I'm talking about just passing the ball.
Wait, let me ask y'all a question though.
What's up, Dale?
Just both of y'all, steamroll guys.
Go Mamba, for sure you can.
What's popping?
Okay,
for sure you can. It's interchangeable.
Why do you feel Giannis and Joel and Bieber work, but you guys are so adamantly thinks it's Embiid's fault that Ben isn't working?
No. Ben Simmons.
You said that.
You're comparing.
Both of y'all.
You're
said
comparing
that.
Ben to Giannis. You're comparing Ben to Giannis. Come on, man. Come on.
Just,
Like,
okay,
come on.
don't ask me what I'm comparing. Just answer me that question.
Yeah, Ben's not Giannis.
What do you mean? Giannis, the same reason you hate Ben, Giannis is everything that you accuse Ben of not being, aggressive. All you got to be is aggressive.
So you're saying it's, but you never agreed with me saying that though. You still blamed it on Embiid.
No. I never said that that's not the reason. I'm just saying there's other factors to why you guys.
So how is he going to be aggressive if Embiid is in the paint? It's basically my question.
Tell him to trade Giannis to the Sixers and see how many chips KD, Kyrie, and James win.
I think that front court would just be so dominant.
My God.
Trade who?
Trade Giannis and Joel versus just those two and 3 serviceable starters versus Kyrie, James Harden, and KD.
The Nets win that series in 5 games.
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't. I'm saying it. You can say whatever you want.
I wouldn't.
We clearly all can say whatever we want.
Though, because wait, you talk about Giannis and Embiid versus
yes, Nets win that series in 5 games.
No, they don't. They don't.
With Kyrie Irving?
There's nobody checking Embiid and Giannis on that team. Like Giannis
at the same time
are gonna be
going to get nuts.
There.
Okay,
and just give us Rondo. Just give us Rondo, please.
Games. Okay, guys.
Just give us Rondo.
So why can't they beat this current Bucks team in 5?
Give me Duncan Robinson too.
I don't understand why.
Yeah, you put Duncan on that team. It's unfair.
Hold on. I don't understand why Shaq thinks this would work with them two, because his biggest thing about this new era, it's about shooters. Who's the shooter, Shaq?
Duncan Robinson.
Wait, so name me the team with the 4 and the 5 with just knock down shooters that's a championship contender.
Shaq, you just said Shaquille
O'Neal.
No,
Dub.
This league.
Miami.
We only
Miami.
Got, as in like
Miami's not. Hey, I hate to break it to you, Dub. You're about to get zapped again, buddy.
Why?
All right. Name me a team. Name me a team. You're not about to sit here and tell me Giannis, with Giannis being the point forward that he is. So take him out. You put Duncan Robinson around him. Give me Ricky Rubio.
Come on, why y'all doing this?
I said 3 serviceable starters.
That's all y'all switching. The Sixers is set already. The Sixers are set. Giannis and Ben is the switch.
Okay.
The Sixers are set. You're half their team already.
Curry,
I'm taking Seth. I'm still taking the same. Yes, they're beating the Nets.
5 games, Nets. 5.
All right. We're creeping up on 3 hours.
Yo, but how though? Because I don't understand.
Okay,
if they
he's not going to give you an answer.
No, I understand.
Can we open the show? No.
Who's better?
Can we open the show
Chris
with this
Middleton
tomorrow?
Or Joel Embiid?
Huh?
Dale.
What?
LeBron,
who's better, Chris Middleton or Joel Embiid?
Let him
He's
go.
about to get.
No, I'm not about to get.
Let him go. Let him go. I think I know where he's going with it.
LeBron just grabbed the shovel.
Who's better, Chris Middleton or Joel Embiid?
I think, and I know exactly where I'm going. I got you.
He's about to body Dale.
I'll take Joel Embiid.
He's about to body Dale.
All right then. So they beat him in 6.
I like that, Shaq. Go ahead. I'll take Joel Embiid. Go ahead.
So they beat him in 6.
I thought you were going to list more players. What are you doing?
No, we're comparing Giannis playing with Joel, right? So if Giannis beat them with Chris Middleton and Joel is
are
better
you comparing?
No.
No. Are you comparing a hurt Nets team? You're comparing a hurt Nets team to a healthy Nets team. That's what you're doing.
I'm comparing.
You're saying
Joel,
that Giannis.
I'm comparing Joel Embiid and Giannis
Antetokounmpo. You're basically assuming that Giannis beat the Nets already. So it's like, all right.
That's what he's doing. That's my point. That's why I want him to continue.
And they're washing them easily. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. The Nets wasn't healthy.
They
were down 2-1.
They still beat them, healthy or not. I keep trying to tell you guys just don't want to listen to this. So
if you don't want to listen, you didn't have to bring up the Chris Middleton take.
No, I'm bringing up the Chris Middleton take because you're gonna say Nets no matter what. But I'm saying if Joel Embiid is better than Chris Middleton, and you know that, then how does that even correspond?
What?
Yo,
that makes what?
Yo, Ron, they're gonna try to make you sound like a crazy man whenever they
confused. No,
Yo,
wait.
Shaq, Shaq, your boy just did something that.
Shaq,
right
explain
now,
it.
like,
Explain
that
it
was
for
wild.
him
What
then.
are you talking
Explain
about?
it for him. Because I'm
What are you
Joel
talking about?
No, because we have to close the show. I want to talk about this in the opening of tomorrow's show.
Yeah,
You guys won't
we're
let
closing
us.
this up. We're closing this up because we got to get up out of here. So you already know, if you've been following Player's Choice, every time we have a guest, we have to get their top 10 players of all time. And I don't think I had this. I don't think I had this on the doc before he joined.
Euroandhesi, can you come back tomorrow?
Tough. I have to maybe. Yeah.
Okay, well, you might want to
top
get it
10
off
and then
now
he'll
or
tell
the
us
next
no.
day. Yeah. I was gonna say you could do it tomorrow, but
Let's get it
I
out.
don't-
I want to hear it.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I have a 10, to be honest, man. Like I would have to think
I
about
love
that.
that.
But
I love that.
How much do you have?
I have I can build a 82-0 top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you remember that trend?
Okay. That sounds good. But just give me your top 5 players and then tell me your top 5 team that's 82-0. Because I know where you're
I
going
don't
with
think you can build an 18. I don't think
You got to
'cause
have a top 5 players. You definitely have 5
Why
players.
does he have to? He really don't.
In an order, I can't. So without an order, obviously MJ in there. You know what I mean? I'll put LeBron in there.
Who's your GOAT?
And Kobe.
Hold on, wait. This is what I want to do. Euroandhesi, I guess you can give us our top 5 because you don't know if you'll be here tomorrow or not. So you can give us your 82-0 team.
Okay.
Jordan, we can draft teams, but we can't draft anybody that he says, and we can see if one of us has a team that will be his team.
Oh, I like this.
Right now,
Yeah, we can't do that right now.
No, I'm talking. I literally said tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm down to do that for sure.
So Euroandhesi, you give us your top 5 82-0 team. We cannot draft these players, but us amongst ourselves will have all-time draft, and we'll tell you if that team can beat the team that you're about to say.
All right. I got Steph at the 1. I got
Nasty.
MJ.
I know his
MJ.
team, bro.
I got MJ at 2. I got LeBron at 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually, I don't know if I'm violating the rules here, but I would move Hakeem to the 4, and I got Shaq at 5.
Okay, we got that.
Okay, so
That's balance right there.
We cannot draft these players tomorrow.
We cannot draft these top 5 players. We'll have an all-time draft tomorrow.
That's sick though.
That
That's tough. Like nobody's gonna put together a team that's better.
But
than that.
honestly, though, if we're doing a draft like we usually
82-0, not
hold
better.
Up, Shaq. If we're drafting a
It's
team like we
82-0.
usually do,
It's only one pick
It's not
I'm worried about
82-0.
here that we can't draft.
So
No,
here's the thing, Shaq.
And
I
it's
don't
Steph.
think we can do a traditional draft because no one's going to build a team.
Yeah.
Like we have to be able to pick the same players.
82-0, I can think of a team right now that have beat them in one game.
Well, but that's without if we do like.
And it
snake
starts
draft,
with
you
Kevin
can't-
Durant.
can't.
And
Shaq,
then I go to James Harden.
Shaq, you're
and
out
then-
of
and
your
then-
mind. You're losing.
And then I'm bringing Dirk in there. I'm bringing some people that
Dirk is getting
Shaq.
fried.
Shaq.
He's getting bodied, bro.
Shaq, just stop.
just like you. Okay, all right.
Just
all
cut
right,
it
all right.
out.
I didn't
like
say
it.
they were better. I said that they can beat them. This
So-
team would not go undefeated against this team
We'll get his
in a best of 7.
We'll get Euroandhesi's top 10 next time he's on the show.
Bet.
We'll close out that show with it, because I didn't prep him with this before. It is what it is, but we will go with final words and we'll clock out. Start with you, Doug.
Stay positive. Peace out.
Ron.
Joel Embiid's better than Chris Middleton, and that means that they would have swept the Nets.
Dale. Delroy.
Now he's tight.
Ron is just my last word is like Ron don't drink anymore.
Yo, so
That's-
you mean to tell me Giannis and Embiid don't sweep them?
Are you
kidding me? Are you
think
out
it's
of
not
your
final
mind?
debate.
Are you
My
out of your
final
mind?
take is
Can we
Ron
have that
is
in Players
bugging.
Court tomorrow? Can we have that in Players Court
Go
tomorrow?
ahead, Del.
Dale,
That's my
will you
final
accept
take.
that
It's no
challenge
way.
from LeBron?
That's a stupid challenge, bro. Because Ron is gonna
What
not
is
show
stupid
up.
about it? What's stupid
Like,
about it?
They don't. You say
Do
sweep
they still
them?
do they
Like,
still have Drew Holiday?
I'm about to mute Ron.
who
do
still
they-
have Drew Holiday?
Do the Bucks still have Drew Holiday?
It's the same, bro. You could have whoever you. First it was Giannis on the Sixers. Now it's Embiid on the Bucks. Whichever one you want to do.
All right. Final
Do you want
words.
Doc Rivers to be the assistant coach or
Nah.
Final
Doc's the head
you want,
coach.
bro.
Doc's the head
Final
coach.
word, Shaq.
See you guys tomorrow.
Euroandhesi, final words, and then where can everyone find you?
What time are we going tomorrow?
We'll figure that out off the show. Euroandhesi.
Shaq, are you gonna write 22 hours, 18 hours,
Of course
17 hours?
We're in 4 different time zones. I'm sorry.
Final words, Euroandhesi, and where can everyone find you?
Final words. Appreciate you guys for having me on, man. Really appreciate that, man. I love what you guys are doing. I've been following for a long time, man. So it's been a definite pleasure being on here talking my stuff. For anybody who wants to follow European basketball, top leagues, EuroLeague, EuroCup, Champions League, follow Euroandhesi, man. TikTok, YouTube is where I do my thing mostly. Instagram, YouTube, but you can find me everywhere else though, man. So give me a follow, man.
Yes, sir.
Also,
thank you guys for
Jared
watching
versus Ron
or listening. Make
Clubhouse.
sure that you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace out.